All right, let's get this party started. Happy Saturday, everybody. My name is Jake Michaels. I am your host for Game Played Live today. Welcome. Hope you're all doing well. Today we're playing a game I have not played yet, but I've been chomping at the bit to play for quite some time. It's called Viscounts of the West Kingdom, and I was just discussing it with our cast today, and we've all gone over the rules several times, and we're all both excited and a little confused. And I'm very excited to get into the depths of this game because there's so many little intricate pieces that we can control. We all understand them individually, but we don't understand them as a whole. So to help me solve this mystery, I'm just going to rapidly bring in all three of my amazing guests. Please give a warm welcome to Kendra Vaughn, Amy Dallin, Jordan Pridgeon. How's it going, friends?
Hi, everybody.
Hi. I'm so excited to play some board games with y'all. I have 100 questions.
I know, right? Like
only
100. This is a very colorful game, similar to other games in its series. The West Kingdom series by Renegade Game Studios includes Architects of the West Kingdom and Paladins of the West Kingdom as well. I've played both of those, but I haven't played this one. Have any of you played any of the other ones?
No.
Am I the only one? Okay.
No.
Which one's better? Katie and I play Paladins quite a lot, 1v1, and it's caused some rifts in the marriage, but healthy rifts. So it's nothing we can't cross, you know.
So
themselves.
That's how good of a game it is.
This is just a board game franchise, though. There's not like some greater, not
Lore?
some. Yeah,
I don't know if there is a comic series yet, but I mean, hopefully HBO will be in touch to option it soon. They haven't really done anything with the rest of Game of Thrones, so which I guess we can't really blame them.
Yeah,
I do miss
drop Game of Thrones.
stories.
Make the West Kingdom series.
Well, let's check it out. It's, like I said, a very colorful game. We're going to take the point of view of me because I'm the one controlling the camera, so everybody will be able to see my hand, which is fine. But here's the board itself. We are playing this on Tabletopia. It is available on Tabletopia. If you have a premium account, you can access it and bring all your friends along who have free accounts. So today it is a game where we are playing. What's the actual story? Are we all Viscounts ourselves, and we're trying to suck up to the king who's kind of losing power as the kingdom either prospers or goes into poverty?
Yes.
Apparently so. We're all sort of hoping that things land well for us at the end of whatever period of royal. The rules implied that he's just trying to make peace with people, and that's just sowing chaos everywhere. And we are all individually going, chaos is a ladder. Let's do this.
Yeah, exactly.
I did say something about the king offering money for their opponents to lay down their arms, which apparently we have a problem with. I guess it's because we're losing all of our money.
This is the only part of the rule book that really made it in. The part that helps me not at all. So,
I need to know the story. Well, I guess we're playing somewhat evil people. In fact, we can track it. So we are playing Viscounts. We are trying to gain essentially victory points, which I believe is calculated thematically in terms of just overall power. The way you acquire victory points is through a number of options, including recruiting different townsfolk to your cause, constructing various buildings around the kingdom, and writing manuscripts, which could be I guess lore for the kingdom. I don't know. Like you get to rewrite history in your own name, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Is that what that means?
Probably.
Additionally, while we Viscounts move around the kingdom doing various tasks, including trading and writing manuscripts and helping build the castle at the center, we will also be acquiring both virtue and corruption. When the virtue and corruption trackers meet on our board, we get some type of bonus as well, depending on how far along the track our actions took us. I think that's kind of the the overall big picture of the game. Is there anything fundamentally I'm missing, y'all?
Not that we know better about.
It ends either with the kingdom being very poor, very rich, or somehow both, and then we figure out where we all stand.
Yes,
yeah,
that's actually true.
That's a really good point, Amy. So the game, we take turns one at a time doing our various actions, and then the game will end once the kingdom either sinks into poverty or rises to prosperity, or in the case of some games, it can do both. So there are a limited amount of deeds and debt cards that are out here. Once we deplete them, the game's end will be triggered, but not the game won't immediately end. So let's just kind of stumble through this, and we'll explain what a turn looks like as players do them. We are going to give Amy the first player token, as we determined that earlier. We've each already taken a starting card and a hero, which gives us a beginning set of resources. So Amy already has her resources. She also has her deck of cards. She's going to draw 3 cards at the top of.
Ask one question because I nearly got finished setting up. But this destruction thing on my card here, when am I supposed to do that? And is it just a random one out of the deck? And should I have done that before I put my hero in?
No, yeah. So it is now. It is now when we are setting up. So now, because we haven't started, you do get to destroy 1 card of your choice, I believe, from your deck. And obviously, I don't think you should destroy your hero because they tend to be your most valuable card.
I would like
you
to not.
can if you want to.
But I was worried.
We don't tell you what to do.
Now, to be clear for the viewers, we all started with a 8-card deck that is exactly the same. It contains some base cards, which are red bordered, including a journeyman and a squire, which you'll see in my hand. We each also got a hero card, which is unique to us. So we all have 8 cards, which are the same, and then 1 unique hero card.
And then my starting card let me recruit 1 person for free. So I've got Peddler over here now from the board. He's going to be in my discard. I haven't shuffled Clovis into my deal yet.
And I don't know. Yeah, the Peddler, I guess, would stay in your discard right now, huh?
Yeah, I assume it said free recruit, so I just did it like recruit, and I did that and got the recruit thing from him.
Yeah.
Makes sense, right?
You could take anyone from the board. Yeah, no, you did it right. That's exactly right. And you didn't have to pay the cost either. But the benefit to what Amy's doing is that it lets her destroy 1 of her cards, which the starting cards are, they're okay. So she actually gets to choose 1 to just lose. I assume you put them all in your hand. And
my squire, because I didn't know how else to look at everything.
That's a good way to do it. Yeah.
So where shall I put my poor booted squire?
We don't really have a easy discard, so let's just put it up here in the top area. Yeah,
Hang out with that unpicked hero there. And then I will somehow put all of the cards from my hand back down into a pile and shuffle them. Sorry about that. How do I just real quick make you into 1 stack?
I'm actively not looking at Amy's side of the board.
Wait, at this point, it's just my hero and the starting character, so I guess it's not so bad. But
you can flip them all.
Please stack on each other. That would be just so good if you could.
Can I help you?
Yes, please. Very sorry.
That's okay. No apologies needed. So first off, I go so close. You little get over here, journeyman.
I gotta close my door. I'll be right back.
There should be. Is there a
just squish them all together button?
There isn't a squish them all. There should be a squish them in tabletop or Tabletopia.
Let's see. I know orange will make things.
Oh, there you go. Oh, I think we had it. Hold on.
Wait.
Huh?
Just got to individually reassemble that deck. So sorry, folks. I chose the most complicated.
We're so close. We're so close. Oh, no.
I'm worried I'll mess it up if I... Let's see.
Oh.
So close. Oh! I pulled 1 out. I'm so sorry. Okay.
Okay. You got it.
Nope. I'm making it worse.
While Amy's playing with her deck, we're also going to go over the basics of her turn. So Amy on her turn will take 1 of her cards. At the beginning, she actually rotates everybody on her personal deck. Then she's going to place 1 card in her leftmost space. So she drew 3 cards.
That's what I'm doing right now. I got a deck. I'm going to move it later. It's fine for now. Okay. And you know what? For my very first action, I think, because I was lucky enough, not cheating, you all saw, I don't yet know how to manipulate this system, but I did get Clovis. So let's go ahead and put my hero out on the board there.
Wow, what a handsome devil.
He's just got many attractive personal qualities, as you can see. Certainly not a criminal. I don't know what you're talking about.
He has a very soft voice.
Will you talk me through which of the things happens? I believe this is available the instant he has entered play, right?
Correct. So first off, actually, because you placed him and he is a criminal.
Dun, dun, dun.
I think you have to resolve the criminal aspect of this, which is, you move your corruption counter. That's right.
Well,
and then, yes, part of his ability is his instant ability there is you may recruit any one person townsfolk, from the top piles of the board here for free. You don't have to pay their silver cost. There's a woodcutter, a peddler, a friar.
Is that from every section on the board, or is that just the section that her
any section on the board?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Very cool. All right. I believe that I would like to have, you know what? I'm going to go for money bags over here. I think I will go ahead and snag this peddler, who's going to go into my newly formed Discord. Discord
Discord
my Discord.
Discord.
It's where we communicate all our medieval business. And that will be my free ability. That's awesome. That's very exciting. This has been my move a person phase, and now move me 3 spaces. Yeah?
Yes. So the Viscount, Amy's using her movement based on the amount of cost of the card she just played, which is 3. And in Viscounts of the West Kingdom, you have to move a minimum of your movement. So she has to move 3 spaces. She is yellow. She's over here. So go ahead and show us arrow-wise where you're going.
Okay. I would like to make my way to... Let's see. I can't go that way. I could go 1. Let's go 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And land at this little trading space because I believe I have some money bags.
You do have money bags.
It's
so back to
probably
your
a
spot.
real term for it.
You
I
have
1, 2, 3 of them, right?
You not only have 3, but your criminal symbol counts as a wild. Therefore, you have 4.
So I could just stand on this space, do some trading, and get myself 2 gold right now?
You can even say it like that, Amy. Absolutely.
I'm from the southern region of the Viscounts of the West Kingdom, clearly. Viscounts. So I think that is going to be the move here. I don't know exactly what I'm going for in this game, but I'm sure I will not regret having some gold.
So that's what I was trying to explain at the beginning to the viewers of, like, we don't know how it all comes together, but we see what each individual piece does. But I think everything you can acquire
value right now.
Yeah, I think you know that gold is good. Like, gold is rarely bad. Like, oh, gold, damn it.
The things I know so far is that I'm a criminal and I have an option to get gold. So, I'm working with the knowledge that I have, and that is going to be the move, which means that brings me to this next one, which is the option to recruit someone in my space. Now,
Correct.
I've already recruited someone on this turn via my special ability. Does that limit my ability to also look at this guy?
I mean, it's because you're so badass, you get to do it twice in a turn. So because Clovis dropped in the beginning, you get a free recruit. And then at the this stage of your turn, everybody gets this option to recruit the topmost person.
So that would be, if I have a coin, I can grab this Mason. Do I have
adding
a
him
coin?
to your discard pile and giving him eventually into your rotation of your deck. Additionally, you will get to rearrange the cards on your board if you wish.
All right. I think I wouldn't need to rearrange the cards, but I think I'm going to go ahead and snag him. We are, join my Discord. We will communicate all the business of the southern region of the West Kingdom with my peddler and my Mason. I'm just rotating extra things. It's fine. For 1 coin.
Great.
Which I will now place in the silver stack-ish. And that has been that phase. I don't need to resolve any collisions because my virtues stay in put at the moment. And then I draw back up to 3, and then I'm good to go.
I think you're good to go. Well done.
All right, turn 1 in the books. I win.
Yay!
That moves us over to Jordan.
All right. Okay, so I'll start things off. Pick a character for my hand, and I drew my hero, so I'm going to get Rudolph.
We're all drawing our heroes. This is great.
He looks pretty intense.
Yeah, those eyebrows are really what's doing it, I think.
Eyebrows.
I get the impression he's some sort of, like, I don't know, a Stellan manager sort of dude. That's how I'm going to play him anyway.
Nice.
Awesome.
So I don't get anything when I play him because he's got the little X symbol, which means that I get something when he leaves the board.
That's correct.
But I have 2 moves from him. Where's my... Okay, I'm green. It was like camouflage.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so I'm going to move 1 and 2. I'm on the inner area here.
Yeah, at the inner area, Jordan can either write a manuscript with his piety symbols, or he can apply some workers to start working on that castle.
And I think I'm going to start by applying some workers. So because I have 2 of these fleur-de-lis on the board, and then I can pay for another with gold, I'm going to pay 1 extra gold and just add 2 workers to the board.
Ooh, nice.
And just start like taking over the castle.
What are their names?
Workers? Todd and Bennington.
Todd and Bennington?
Real quick, did you say that you were gonna do? Oh, you were gonna do 3 glorious symbols, right?
Yeah. So
yeah,
I had 1
2 workers based on this little assumption right here.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you for great.
Right. I should make that clear.
No.
Yeah.
I forgot. I was like, "What's the cost again?" And I was like, "I was trying to find it." Yeah, no, that's great.
Workers.
So now,
so Jordan has his workers on the first tier. Once he can get 3 in a section, they'll go up to the next tier, and then once they get to the top, he actually gets some bonus victory points.
Right.
If I can get them there.
Yeah.
All right, and that's that stage of my turn. Then I can choose. I didn't start with a lot of silver, but I could still choose to recruit. Ooh, I like this guy. Yeah, I'm going to take this guy, the benefactor. So it looks like he can turn.
Yeah. Oh, yes,
great.
the benefactor. Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
Yeah, so it looks like he has 2 trade, and he can turn 2 trade into fleur-de-lis, whatever they're called.
Yeah, that's an ongoing effect as part of his, because that's that recycle symbol. It means no matter when. Oof, he needs some dental work.
Yeah.
At first, I thought those were super dry lips, which
oh my God.
actually also are super dry lips. So he needs some Neosporin or something.
I just zoomed in on it, so now I see what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
Zoom out quickly.
Oh God.
Oh, yeah, no, it is teeth.
I mean, we can't judge. This is like literally the 900s, so
Medieval situations, they're not good.
rough.
This is the guy who shows up to the party, and everyone's like, "Oh," and they're like, "No, he's the money. You have to be nice to him."
So additionally, Jordan, he has a little benefit on the top right when you recruit him.
So I become more virtuous.
You're a little bit more virtuous.
Must be nice.
Just a good old guy, you know.
And then you draw up to your new hand limit, which is 3, which is everybody's hand limit. And then I believe we move on to Kendra.
All right.
Awesome. Okay, so let's see here. I am going to play Laborer, which allows me to move 2 sections, two little moves. And I will go.
So you have a laborer, which gives you an extra building symbol.
I go 1 here, and then I will also drop down. Oh no! Don't drop down. No.
Oh no! Oh, you lose the game if your horse falls over. No.
It's beer pong rules.
Viscount was trapped under his horse for 3 days and died.
And perished. Okay, so I am now here with this woodcutter. So here's a question.
Yeah.
With the building symbols, that is in order for me to place one of these buildings, depending on how many symbols I have, correct?
Correct. If you can get rid of, I'm going to get the names wrong here. I think this is a workshop. It requires 3. I want to say these are guild halls, and there's 7, and then something here is 5.
It's a 5.
Remember the space where you're in, you can dismiss the worker that's there by paying the silver cost, and then you temporarily gain their symbols, which this person, the woodcutter here, does actually have a building symbol.
I do, and I've got 2 on my board. I have 1 from my laborer and 1 in an empty space here. So I do have 2.
You can also, if you are taking the building, actually, sorry, to be clear, you can't take the building action in this space.
Oh, that's right, because I am in the lower level.
Right. Now you could, I mean, this is our first friendly turn. So of course, if you want to move your turn over to space 6 where you could build instead, you are welcome to.
With the GM's permission, I would like to do that.
Yes, and there is no GM, so the answer is automatically yes.
The answer is yes. Okay, perfect.
Hey,
I will make that decision on my own and not knock my Viscount off his horse this time. So I've moved up to the top, and I will pay 2 to dismiss.
And I want to give you one more option, as if you weren't enough options in this game, just so you know, as the option of your turn. You can do that, or remember, you can also buy building symbols with stone, which you do have some. So part of the building option is to have all the building icons that you have on your board, and then you may purchase additional ones, 1 per stone you spend.
So I can either relinquish 1 stone or 2 silver to gain.
The benefit for the 2 silvers, you also gain the virtue icon here. But the woodcutter goes away and you don't purchase them.
Okay. I would like this woodcutter to disappear.
To flee.
Bye.
Yes. I think it's really that you like buy their materials. You're like, give me this wood. I'm going to build this workshop.
Okay.
So I'll throw it out in the discard here.
Thank you. And then I will gain a virtue.
Yeah, and pay 2 silver for that as well.
Pay 2 silver.
Nice people.
Paying 2 silver here. And then I will select this little building.
There's like an intense discussion in chat about the pronunciation of marquee.
It's marquee, right?
I believe it's marquee. If you're saying it, quote unquote, French accent.
Let's just call them like marquises and viscounts and.
Oh no, please no.
Viscounts was a hard thing to read past when you're doing this. Like that VIS is so distinct, and there's no other things in English, I think, that obey that Viscount part. Is there?
Right.
Are there any other words that do that?
Pretty weird.
Pretty weird one.
I still hear Viscount in my head sometimes.
So I've decided to put the building on this icon here, which shows the ability to flip over a debt or a deed card.
Nice.
You acquired 3 building symbols, so you released this one from your board and put it there, which will allow you to flip one of your debts or your deeds to its more beneficial side. That's awesome.
And since I have 3 debt cards, which give me -5, because that'll even out, -5 victory points, I'm going to flip that over.
And what that does, that symbol means you may take any one resource of your choice, which is either a inkwell, a stone, or a gold.
Let's see. I will take a stone.
So done. So that's a really cool aspect of building, is it obviously it releases a benefit on your board, but it also gives you a benefit when you place it. Additionally, when someone builds another building here, you and that person will get the linked benefit in between those 2 buildings.
Which in this case would be more virtue.
Or virtue.
More virtue.
All right. And then do you want to recruit?
Quick question. Mm-hmm. How much does it cost to build again? Like to build a building?
The building cost is located above the buildings themselves. So it might cost a number of hammers.
Okay.
Type. Mm-hmm. The victory point tallies that you see there are for how many buildings of that type you've completed at the end game. You'll be awarded that many points. Obviously, those guild halls in the middle are worth a stupid amount of points.
Yes.
They're so expensive to build. Okay, Kendra. So now you move on. Now you've done your build action, or your build action. Now you can recruit the topmost card. Additionally, because you've released the building on top of that, you also get a chance to discard a card if you want.
Ooh. I don't think I'll discard anything, but I would like to recruit this pickpocket.
Ooh, join me in crime.
I'm so virtuous that I would like to recruit a pickpocket, please.
My God.
All right.
I thought you were on the side of good.
No,
right. Kendra's recruiting this 10-year-old boy into a life of crime. And
Clovis approves.
Great. And then you also have the option, because of your thing, to discard a card, which means you can discard a card from your hand, or you can just discard the top card from your draw pile. The benefit to that being is you're going to draw up to your hand limit next turn. So if there's a card you don't really want that's in your hand, well, get rid of it now.
To discard? Yes. You know what? I think I will discard this traitor.
Ruel Gaviola's in the chat and says hello. Hi, friend. Thanks for subscribing. Also, I agree. We definitely need to play this game sometime.
Okay. And then draw back up to my hand, correct?
Yeah, and because you discarded, I assume you only had one card in your hand. Yeah, you do. So you get 2 cards. That's a nice little benefit.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. My first turn of the game. Excellent. So I also, 3 out of 4 of us drew our hero. So I'm going to get my hero out on the board. That's Lothair.
Here comes your hero.
Yeah, I feel like I'm a Bugs villain. Like, Bugs has definitely fought this guy once or twice, right?
Oh,
The benefit to Lothair is he gets 1 of every resource, an inkwell, a gold, and a stone right when he comes on board. So that's really cool. All right, so that's that. There are no criminal symbols, so I get to move my Viscount Van space. I think I wanna. So what happens if I stop my movement in a space that contains another player's Viscount?
Then that player gets to rearrange their board of people however they want.
On their board, okay. Well, I don't really see a huge benefit, let's see, to going down there, whereas I can get a ton of inkwells if I go up here. So I think I will. I'm going to move over to this space. And let's see. So for every 2 merchant tokens, I can get an inkwell. And I currently have 3, but I have a grip of silver. So we're going to go... We're going to spend 3 silver to get 3 inkwells total.
Right.
Ooh. Boy, Tabletopia. Or no, that's not what it's called. Tabletopia.
Tabletopia?
It's a Viscounts problem. All right, so that's my merchant phase. And then we go to, if I want to recruit the poor sap in here. Oh, right, I forgot I could actually have dismissed them for an icon as well. But I don't think I will. But the miner makes me more virtuous, and I kind of want him. So I'm going to take the old miner. And I like building things. Building things are fun. He's going to cost me 2 silver.
What's the what do you think is the reasoning behind the miner making you more virtuous? He's just like a salt of the earth dude.
That's exactly it. Is that he's making an honest living.
Hard labor.
So,
and he gave me a virtue upon recruiting him as well.
Yeah.
Neat.
Then I don't think I do anything for the corruption crossover, and I simply drop to my next end limit of 3. And I think that's my turn.
All right. So folks in chat will have spotted that I, at this point, just, because I'm benevolent and want to demonstrate gaming principles, I got rid of a recurring card that gets you fleur-de-lis and then traded for gold, the thing that you need to supplement your fleur-de-lis supply. So we'll see how that all plays out, but my chronos are wild, so maybe it'll still be fine.
Wait, what? Oh, wait. You took out your Squire, which is your only fleur-de-lis card, you mean?
I believe just, at the time I wanted to do something and he didn't look particularly valuable.
No, I don't think you haven't hamstrung yourself. Also, this game is too good. It wouldn't let you do that to yourself. Remember that you can also acquire the townsfolk that are out on the board, and there's going to be new ones all the time.
Absolutely.
And additionally, criminals, which you are a criminal, Clovis, that's a wild symbol. So it always counts as a fleur-de-lis no matter where it's at.
Excellent.
And then
I'm just
lastly,
making an example of myself as I slowly grasp what I'm doing here.
And lastly, gold also it acts as glory. So there's always that.
Everyone else is trying to do things the legitimate way. Amy's trying to do it through crime.
Crime!
Right. Would you expect anything less?
All right, so I've got 3 cards in my hand, and the first thing that happens on my turn is we don't need to worry about any of this stuff yet. So
the first thing you do is the X, which is you rotate all of your cards to the right one.
You are right. I do need to, of course, do this. So he's going to block out the crucifix and the building symbol for this turn. But I still got 2 money bags, and I get to bring this person.
Well,
nope,
that's your topmost card.
You're right. That's not at all what happens. I'm going to shuffle my deck and play a card from my hand.
Yeah, exactly.
Once again, I'm here for you, the chat, to demonstrate how things do and don't work in this game. It's a service I provide.
Flawless job so far, Amy.
I think that I would like to go ahead and get my lender on the board, because when she goes away, I can flip my first debt or acquire my first deed. I think either one of those, right?
You can flip one of them. So you'll want to have acquired one of them by the time that she drops, which I'm sure you will.
But you've got 2 already, so...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you have to. Yes,
converting a deed to a better thing.
If you flip it, we'll just flip it as the sake of an example. You'll see it's worth 3 points instead of 1, whereas and the debts are -2 versus gain of benefit.
Yeah. There's a name for the different statuses of deed, but it makes it go from the less good to the more good, and that's what will happen when she leaves the board. All right, so the criminal has immediately summoned a lender, which I think tracks. So the story is also working out. And
key factor of the game here, Amy. I'm glad we're making the logic of the story. I very much agree with
only
that.
the important
Love
questions.
this.
And then I'm gonna go ahead to. I don't draw up yet, right? I draw up at the end of the turn.
Correct.
Cool, great.
So then, if your person was a criminal, which they weren't, you would do corruption. So you're good.
Now I move 1. And with an eye to what I'm gonna do this turn, which I hope involves money bags, because that's kind of what I've got going on. I can discard some things, but I don't feel ready to do that quite yet. But
that's the destroy symbol. Also, I think one thing we screwed up, which I will recommend. I will not recommend. I will rectify. That's the better word. I will viscount it now. Is that anytime this destroy symbol is applied, which I think 2 people have done it now, I think they get a refund of the cost of the card that they destroy.
Oh.
So you definitely did 1, Amy. So I'll give you 2 silver now.
One of mine was during setup, though. Does it?
That still counts because it's the same symbol. And then Kendra, did you do 1 as well?
I believe I did.
Right.
Or you got rid of it for me.
Well,
yes.
Yeah, but that was brash of me.
I
just gave you 2 silver, and I'm going to double check. Yeah, it was part of one of your moves, right?
I was over here plotting how to get more silver.
How did you get it? I can't remember.
Play the labor. Move to.
Oh no, you didn't. You didn't. You just dismissed this person. You didn't destroy them. That's
okay. Fine. Take the silver back.
I'm taking this money back.
Oh, I still have
nice
no money.
try, Kendra. All right. How you doing, Amy?
Destroy and recruit. All very different things.
I've got 5 money bags, and not much I can do with them, I guess, other than I don't know this game well enough to know which cards I want to get rid of.
Well, I think you can safely say you can get rid of some of your starting cards always. Now, maybe that's not what you want to do right now. And remember that your resources also allow you to do things you might not have all the symbols for.
Yeah, so the thing is that right now I've got like 5 money bags. I feel very well set up for money bags, which makes me want to trade. But the only thing I can really do is that discard move with those. So what if...
Yeah, the destroy symbol. Well, you'll get a lot of silver for it. So like, let's say you have 2... If you trash 2 cards that are each worth 2, that's 4 silver in your pocket, and you've gotten rid of 2 base cards. You could use those cards then also to grab that symbol. And remember also at the beginning of your step there, you have that dismiss option. So you could get another merchant symbol or a floor. I don't know why we're calling them that. It's glory symbols is what they're called. Also, the crucifix is called a cleric symbol.
That's crucifix.
But I'm not sure it would make sense for me, like, if I pay 2 silver to get 1 extra money bag so that I can do this extra trade to get 2 silver back. I don't feel like I'm winning on that one.
Because you can just get 3 right now, right? Like you just get 3 gold if you do
I have to move, and I haven't moved yet.
Oh, so here's what I thought that was the case, but yeah. Oh yes, she's not at that silver. She's not at the.
You haven't moved. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got to decide inner track where I just don't have, like, I could just pay. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's
Just
do
do it.
what
Just
we
do
can
it.
do. I'm going to move over here, and I've got 5 money bags without doing a thing. So
You have 6 because your
wild.
criminal one is wild.
That's a good point.
So good to be a criminal. You know? I've got 6, so I'm going to go ahead and destroy 2 cards, just willy-nilly.
That's awesome.
I think that they should probably be starting cards. Now, my options are from my hand or top of deck, right?
Correct.
Whew, okay.
At least you know your heroes on the board, so it's not that risky.
Yeah. There's very little chance that...
From my basic understanding of this, Amy, I'm pretty sure our base cards are pretty okay, whereas almost every town card is at least pretty good.
Nice. Okay, well, I'm going to start by just trying my luck and destroying literally whoever's on top of this deck.
Ooh, love it.
Let's find out who's gone. Abbott.
Goodbye, Abbott.
The criminal no longer wants you around. He's starting to feel weird about it. You know, I'm going to destroy you.
I'll give you your 2 silver.
For 2 silver. Just killing abbots, like you do to consolidate power in the kingdom.
Let's not make that your catchphrase.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to kill an abbot. You can't control a kingdom without killing a few abbots.
You know, you sound like a lot of actual medieval history right now. And then I will also destroy my journeyman. You know what? He seems like he's actually not bad, but I want to trade him in for his money value. So I'm spending the rest of my coins or rest of my money bags to get the 2 silver for that gentleman.
Great.
Now I've got a little stack of silver going here.
Oh, this is yours too. Wow, you're rich. I didn't realize how much money you had.
Time. It pays.
Holy cow, look at all this.
Don't know what I'm going to do with all that. That supplements anything, right? Or no, just some things?
Just the merchants right now.
Okay, well, more money back.
Also, it buys you people, which you now, that's where the next step of your turn. So you're yellow, so you can purchase the, what's her name? Patron?
I would like to hire the patron, please. You will nicely replace that squire I got rid of.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
Cost me 2 of those newly acquired silvers. Can I just move them there, maybe? I'm paying those 2, and I will fix it in a second.
Sure.
And I'm gonna grab.
Yeah, if it's your turn and you need to like just do the math just to get through your turn and then do the housekeeping after, that's totally fine.
Sorry about that. She goes into the discard. That was this bit. I have now acquired the services of the patron. I don't need to worry about a collision yet because we're just straight up bad. And
you also, as part of her ability, you may discard a card too.
Another one?
So you see, it's not a destroy, but in this case, you can discard.
Just cycle through my hand faster.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
You're your deck, yeah. Nice.
And now, 1, 2.
Wow,
3.
you've already gotten through your deck. Very impressive.
Wow.
Okay.
So now I take this. Nope. I want the whole
I think you have to select it like with a box when you want to do it like that.
I want to take all of this, flip them, shuffle them, and then nope. And then I want to select them again.
When you shuffle your deck, you get like if you have any criminals on the board, you get 1 corruption.
Did I jump the gun on that shuffling because I was supposed to actually wait until I'm supposed to draw out of it?
Yes, you did, but that's okay. It's okay. That's really not a huge deal. But yes, I think Jordan, that is a rule that I forgot about, Jordan. I think you're right. Is it every time you shuffle?
Yeah, whenever you shuffle and bring to the thing, if you have nothing on the board, I think you get 1 virtue.
Yeah, if you have no skulls, you get 1 virtue. But if you have one or more, you get corruption.
So that's going to happen as soon as my next turn or the next time I need to draw. That's all.
Where is that reminder? Is there a visual reminder of that?
On the reference card at the bottom.
Oh, there it is. Yes. Okay. Great. Good call. Thank you, Jordan.
I'm helping.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Thank you.
It was written somewhere. Very good. So, did you move your corruption 1 space?
So if I thought maybe I should just leave these here as my discard, and when it's actually time to do the shuffle action, then we'll do all of that.
That is true. I love how specific all three of you are on these rules. This is so wonderful to have this.
Well, that's the trick. If we all like kind of know them, then hopefully just like somebody finds each little hole. You know,
our powers combined. So that was me drawing back up, and I believe that's the end of my turn, right?
Yeah, let's keep going, Jordan.
Rid of this money.
Did you drew back up, right?
Mm-hmm. I did.
Okay, so you didn't have to shuffle.
Yeah, right. That'll all happen the next time I do anything.
Well, my plan was to go and buy that patron, so now I don't have a plan. Okay, so I will start things out. Move Rudolph down a little ways.
Cool.
And I will play... One second. Let me figure out what I want to do right
now. I'm very distracted pleasantly by the fact that your benefactor seems to be at like a circus.
Yeah.
Like a village fair. And I just keeps catching my eye and I want to go there. I guess that's why he's throwing a cool festival and that's why we like the benefactor.
I don't know. He's some sort of good dude. I mean, he gave me virtue when I recruited him. So
that's true.
This is the first time in his life he's been told someone's catching his eye.
Aww.
But maybe it's his fabulous taste in color that we really value.
That's what I think it is. It is like he's supplementing.
Okay.
He's contrasting the yellow of his teeth with the teal of his tents.
I'm gonna play the financier, which gives me 2 silver. Which there's 2 silver sitting right outside the pile right there, and I'll just grab them. And then I also get to discard a card, so I will discard this abbot, and then I get to move 2. So I will go 1 and a 2.
Ooh.
Move up here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will trade, and I'll take one of this newly gotten silver that I just got, and I will get 2 gold. That's right? Right? I think I did that right.
That's right. Right.
So the silver supplemented the money bags, bringing you to 4, which means you got gold. And I'm caught up.
Yeah. And that's my action there. I don't think I can do anything else with that. And then I will draw back up to hand size. Tell me if I say wrong things.
You didn't want to recruit?
Oh, right. Maybe I should.
He looks like a pleasant fellow.
Like, he's not necessarily like the strategy that I'm going for, but also I have no idea if the strategy I'm going for is a real strategy.
The thing is, in this game, I think some diversity is good. Like, I don't think you can just be like, I'm going to be the manuscript dude.
Right.
I think like you have to find a little bit of balance. But
you know what?
This is all me guessing.
Just a well-rounded Viscount.
I'm pretty virtuous so far. Why not just like roll in on the virtue a little bit?
Yeah.
All right. I immediately regret this.
And then you
look at that guy.
Sucker. All right. Drop to your hand limit, and then we move on to Kendra.
Awesome. So I've been contemplating this move.
Oh, thank you.
Because I have 0 silver and no money with which to do really anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I will move my laborer 1, and joining the board will be
yes.
Yes.
Corruption.
So you do take a corruption.
I do automatically take a corruption.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Okay. And then nothing happens yet because this is a discard little X. So only actions after they leave the board. I move my Viscount 1 space over this way. And then I can trade any money bags. I can trade 1 money bag for 1 silver.
Yes.
Yes. And I feel no need to dismiss the overseer. Also, I don't have any money to do that. I'm just gonna hang out. But I do have 2 money bags on the board, and then the criminal skull is wild, so 3 money bags. So I will take 3 silver, yes, and add it so that I have
nice.
some.
Nice.
Okay, great. And I kind of want to hold on to it, so I won't recruit the overseer.
Yeah.
No collisions as of yet, and I will draw back up to 3.
Okay.
That seemed like a really fast turn, but did I do it right?
I think honestly turns are pretty fast. What's not fast is deciding how to like make this one work. Like, okay. Yeah, that's what's nice about this game is like it does feel like it could be really long and epic, but really each movement is pretty quick once you follow the steps.
Once you figure out plan what you're, or at least make your decision.
Can I do a quick take backsies?
Sure.
You're really running this prior.
I think instead of buying this dude, I want to have just dismissed him. So I can get that little virtue, but I don't want him in the deck. It shouldn't make a difference, right?
Let's see. You still would have got the virtue. You also would have got an extra. Yes, I guess it wouldn't make a difference.
Yeah, I still just paid for him.
You don't want him. Are you sure?
I guess. I feel like I don't have like my hero doesn't seem like he does anything with the.
Okay. Yes. I'll give you a takes backsy on it. Yeah, for sure.
I'll keep him. Why not? I'll live with my mistakes, you know?
Right.
Or maybe it's not a mistake.
What does Rudolph's dismissal ability thingy do?
When he goes away, I can either trash 2 things or get 2 of any resource.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Kendra, is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Great. Beginning of my turn, I'm going to move Lothair over to the second spot. And I think my strategy is to optimize the symbols as I get them and not worry about what it gets me too much.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of how I'm going to play it. Ugh, but now I'm sick. Of course, now that it gets to me, I start second guessing. But we're going to try the Journeyman. So the Journeyman has no criminal symbol, so we move past that. We move my Viscount 2 spaces. So I'm going to do our first sharing a space thing. So Jordan, you can rearrange your people on your board. Is that what that means when I end my turn?
Yes.
Seems like it.
Which would be beneficial for you, actually, because you can put your discard person closer to their discard space, right?
Can you put it? Can I like do that?
Yes. Yeah, I think you can rearrange whatever you want.
Oh, interesting. And then I can have him drop off next turn instead.
That's exactly right. So that's pretty cool. Congratulations on that. You are welcome.
Yeah.
Then I can exchange for gold up to 2 merchant symbols that I have, and I have currently 5. If I spend 1 silver, I could do 1 more, or I could dismiss this guy to get yet another one. But dismissing him would cost 3. Come on, Artisan. Artisan's pretty cool.
He's skilled and he knows it. You can see it in his face.
Yeah, I need that money to buy him, actually. But if I spend 1 silver to get just a bonus gold, I won't be able to. Decisions. Okay. I think what we're going to do is we are going to just take 2 gold and use 4 of our 5 symbols of our action. Then we will recruit him because he's too awesome. So I spent my silver by going here. I'm going to add the artisan, who I'm going to call the jester, even though that's not his name.
Sure, that's fair.
Yeah. And then I also get to discard a card as part of my action. I'm going to just discard. I'll discard my square. Who wants him? That is that. And then I draw back up. And then that's my turn. Back to you, Amy.
Awesome.
All right. So I firstly will move Clovis down. He's replacing 2 money bags with basically 2 money bags. But he is closer to leaving and getting back in my hand. And this nice lady is going to block that one. So I am looking at those are my resources, and I get to choose who's going to occupy that 3rd space. And that will also determine where I am moving to. And I am close to the following spaces. One where money turns into silver. Maybe I'll just be all the silver in the world. I don't know.
Really quickly, someone in chat, Erica Mick 2 is saying, If you're rearranging the cards on your board, empty spaces stay empty. It doesn't quite say that in the book, but I believe that makes sense because it's that you rearrange the cards on your board.
Change the arrangement.
I'll keep it like it was then, because
Erica.
Because I want him to knock off faster.
All right.
All right. Sorry. Continue.
Yeah. Or 2 money bags for a stone. See, I could just keep acquiring silver, but like, what's it for?
Well, silver's for recruiting more people. Like I'm out of money, and I really am desperately thinking on my side, I need more money. Now you are Scrooge McDuck over here and filthy rich.
I'm in the same boat. I really wish I had silver.
That.
I mean, maybe you don't need more silver. It's up to you.
No, we're just going to keep going in that direction. And I'll just comfort myself with my giant pile of silver at the end of this game.
Yeah. I think that's
so I'm recruiting the thief, which means do I move one more time on my vice track here?
Yeah. Yep. Anytime a criminal is played. Yep.
Yoink.
Get more corrupt.
It's just...
actually...
Nope.
So you might move 2.
Yeah.
Because he's still here?
Yeah, right. Isn't it for every symbol?
You go up for all the symbols that you have on your board.
Okay.
Corruption.
It's the corruption is hitting real hard. And
we all just know you're the criminal faction.
Well, do what it says on the tin.
Most money, it adds up.
May I just ask y'all to remind me on my board here, the helpful symbols at the top row and bottom row that are a little 1 white token versus 3 black tokens. What are those again?
In case of collision.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
So
that is how you resolve it. Once I'm fully corrupt and I run right into my virtue token there.
And I think it's like when you collide, you get whatever's on the top, and then everyone else gets whatever's on the bottom at the end.
Correct. Yes.
Thank you. Okay.
Collision resolution.
Makes total sense. Collision, me, other people. And that will happen soon, but not yet. So the other thing that happens when you enter the board is nothing, because you have a dismissal power. But you have 1 wild ability, which means I am once again sitting on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 money bags, if I want them. Just assuming I've moved movement comes next. Money bags turn into silver. I've got 5 money bags. Let's just keep cornering the silver market.
Well, have you moved?
I believe I have just moved myself to the space that allows me to trade a money bag for a silver.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, you are going to get a lot of money.
Get it in.
Kind of.
I mean, I don't have a plan yet, but I've sure got a bankroll.
Well, I guess it just means you never need to go get silver for the rest of the game if you start with this bankroll. That might be helpful.
I skipped the phase of optionally dismissing someone because so far I'm just recruiting everybody. But that was my one action, was my trade. And then now I have the option to see if I want the illusionist. I don't even care what he does. We're getting him. Look at him. He's got a money in his sleeve. And he's a criminal, so it fits the brand. So we're gonna get him for 1 of those silver. He's not very expensive. Illusionist, know your worth. But that has now happened. I have hired the services of the illusionist, which means it's time to check if we're colliding, which we are not yet.
Well, you also, if you want, I think when you hire him, you can rearrange your people if you feel like it.
Yes.
If you want to keep Clovis in the game a little longer.
He has got those 2 things.
Whereas your lender and your thief have their drop-off abilities coming up too.
Yeah, let's move the lender to the end here. Because I like the ability, the idea of starting to convert these guys and actually accomplish something. And I think, thank you very much for that reminder that I can do that. And now I believe it is time for me to draw up, which means now I got to deal with the consequences of my vice, right?
Oh, yes. So now you have no cards to draw, right? Because your deck is empty. So you flip over your discard pile by selecting it. Yep. Bring it on over to Drawtown over here.
Nope. Hold on.
We're all still getting used to.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Draw
Give it a healthy shuffle.
Healthy shuffle.
And then, so the process of doing that is for every criminal icon on your board, you get 2 more corruption, I believe. Right?
I think it's just if you have
just one
or more, you
right.
get corruption.
The active presence of criminality will push me slightly further.
Well said, Annie. Well said. The active presence of criminality.
So if it's next turn, you'll have a collision.
Right. And then now you draw up to your hand limit, and then we move on to Jordan.
Thank you very
Alrighty.
All right.
Jordan.
Oh, right. Okay, I will move everyone down. 1. Rudolph is almost at the end of the board. Finally going to get that Rudolph value soon. And I will play... I'm going to play a Squire.
Oh.
Ooh.
He seems kind of bad, but, you know.
He's just
get that early game going on. So then I have to move 2. So I will go 1, 2. And let's see. I think I'm gonna keep on adding my influence to the castle. You know.
All right.
Very
so then
nice.
I have 2 fleur-de-lis on board. And then I'm gonna also turn in 3 gold.
Whoa.
Whoa.
5 workers.
And I'm just gonna get 3 workers. So.
For those 5.
Oh, right. I keep forgetting the conversion.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah. And then because I get 3, I think that the like trigger thing just happens.
Yes, it will. So go ahead and place them there, and we'll resolve this.
I'm excited.
It's our first time. So Jordan has applied workers to building the castle, and because of his contribution, they build more of it. Well, if there are ever 3, oh, go ahead.
I imagine it like I'm establishing my people working in the castle, and as they have more experience, they forward each other until finally they're working in the inner halls.
I feel like you've also secured the contracts, right? So
exactly,
it's definitely your part of the castle.
Some networking value.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, look at Rudolph. The man's clearly like a manager. Like he's sitting there being like, "My people will control this castle efficiently."
Yes.
Okay.
I can see it.
Whenever 3 of one color occupy a tier, of the first tier, 1 worker moves up to the second and immediately gains the benefit. So go ahead and move in. And you get to flip a debt or a deed of your choice, Jordan.
Nice.
Yeah, I will flip this debt.
Great. And then additionally, the 2 workers that are left go, 1 goes clockwise, 1 goes counter to the other tier 1 space.
Lovely.
All right, nicely done. That's
Did
your
you get something for flipping that debt?
Yeah, I get 1 resource that I want
of your choice.
And I guess I'll get gold because I just used a lot of gold. So.
And then you may recruit from your current area if you want.
I sure can't recruit. I can't afford this darn swindler, and he wouldn't fit in my very virtuous. My very virtuous world that I've got going on here.
And draw up, I believe, is the last part of your turn.
I think that's it.
All right, Kendra.
All right.
Okay. So I will move over my laborer and my thief, covering up all of my free icons, which I'm kind of bummed about. But I will replace that with a financer because there's no I in that, which is really kind of bothering me because I want financier so badly. Okay, so that means a move. Oh wait, I've got 1 skull, so I gain another corruption, correct? Because
it's only on the card that you've placed if it contains a criminal symbol.
Great. Okay, so I'm still only mildly corrupt. I'm as corrupt as I am virtuous.
You'll get the hang of it over time. Don't count yourself.
So bad.
You were corrupt last week, and we've learned to let it go.
Yeah, now I'm okay.
I find the virtue in this kingdom lacking for everybody except Jake.
All right, I'm gonna move 3 spaces. Let's go. Where do I want to be? I'm gonna go down 1.
Where were you starting?
I was up here.
Great.
So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and land in this little spot right here.
All right.
All right, and then how do I feel?
Oh, sorry, your financer when first came onto the board here, you got an instant ability too.
Is an instant. All right, so I can discard
a card from your hand or the top of your deck, and you also automatically gain 2 silver, which I'll go grab for you right now.
Look at that!
So much. Look, I have more money.
You're rich.
Finally,
you have about a third of what Amy has now.
That's okay. I have a thief.
I know what to do with it.
We all wish we had that Amy money.
Right? All right.
Fine,
so
man.
I have either 2 hammers or 2 money bags, depending on how I want to roll this.
And remember that your resources are what they are used to also augment those numbers. So stone equal buildings.
And I'm now looking at the board, and I can trade 2 money bags to get another stone if I so desire. But that's only for one. That seems, yeah. So I think I will use my hammer icon and my wild card here to have two hammer times, and then have three extra hammer times. I will trade those in for a 5 hammer times.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
And build a something.
So you break it down, really, I think is what you would do.
Yeah.
I do. I break it down.
Yeah.
And yes, I will do that.
Great. So I'll remind the viewers while you're deciding that under each of these buildings here is an additional benefit. For instance, she can move her Viscount more if she builds this building. She can pay only 1 silver to recruit, to dismiss townsfolk, or she will automatically get 2 merchant symbols on her merchant turns. Yeah. So which one are you going to build?
This one, I can add a move.
You can add a move for free. So whatever your movement total is, you get 1 bonus at your option.
I think I will actually, and thank you for lifting all of those up so I could see what they were. I'm going to use the pay only 1 silver to dismiss.
Okay.
And where?
These 2 spots right here is where you may build.
Yes. So I can either rearrange.
Jealous. I want to be building. You've built twice.
That's like the thing I can do. So let's see, I can either rearrange. No, I think I'm. No, I'm good. I won't rearrange, and instead, because I have so many dead cards.
Yeah, flip them.
I will build and flip. Build and flip. Let's flip this guy to gain a resource. I'm going to keep a stone because I haven't taken these back up yet.
Okay.
So I will.
You can just lose 2 instead, right? Yep.
Yeah. Just losing 2. Oh, wait. Go back in the bag. There we go. Where'd it go? It's on the other side.
It's okay if it's near it. That's good enough.
All right. Got it. Cool. So there's that.
Then you may recruit the current card there in your space, the Peddler. This Peddler this guy's a little different than most peddlers. He's got 3 merchant symbols, a virtue, and what does that mean? So every time there is a corruption,
a collision,
you get an inkwell if the peddler's on your board.
Yeah, like when someone else has a collision, I think.
Right? Yeah.
Well, does the little white piece being bigger mean only on your collisions?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Or is it everybody's, right? This refers to when any other player resolves a collision.
Which is perfect because I'm pretty sure that's going to happen soon.
What? No.
Wink, wink. All right. I will pay 2 and have this peddler in my life.
And part of having him in your life also gives you 1 virtue.
Yay.
Congratulations.
All right, 1 virtue accomplished.
And then draw. Oh, also as part of your recruiting, because you left that building, you can also discard if you wish.
I don't believe I will. I only have 1 card in my hand right now. Oh, although I could discard and grab 3.
Mm-hmm. Getting him into your hand quicker.
That is true. I will do that.
Great. Draw up to 3, and that's your turn.
Stack. I believe I only have 3 to draw.
All right. I'm gonna take my turn now. So we're moving our people over to the right.
Nice.
Oops, I am not drawing that card. I'm gonna place I think we place man, I also have to do a lot of merchanting like Amy does. But I think this is still the right choice. We have an odd number again, which is a real unfortunate circumstance.
Maybe you should have considered crime.
Have you tried crime?
Well, the problem is like I don't have the you've landed on the silver spaces and I have yet to do that. So I'm just trying to figure out the best way to get this stuff done. We're still gonna go for it. Go lender. We're just gonna have to acquire a bunch of resources. So I'm red. I have to go yet to another building space here. I have 5 merchant symbols and I can't buy a 6 because I lack the silver. Ugh, so disappointing. I guess I get the suboptimal 2 gold. I can recruit, but I can't afford it. And so I just draw up. Oof.
Oh man.
Rough turn.
Rough.
5 gold though. Look.
You might have a better turn here when Amy has to fix some things.
Yeah. All right, Amy, fix it.
All right. So at the beginning of my turn, thank you to this helpful thing. The little X here refers to moving everybody along, right?
Yes, the X moves, yes. And the lender drops off.
Off you go, which means I get to flip a deed or debt, correct?
Yep.
Let's not be in debt anymore. First we'll make that right side up. Nope. Then, okay. Haha! Out of debt. Crime immediately paying off. And I get a resource of my choice.
Yes, it does pay off.
I'm gonna grab a stone, I think. Because I don't have much in the way of that. All right. And then you move down. And you move down. Which means I'm looking at a money bag and a crime and a skull. And I did all my counting wrong because I forgot everybody would move. And on this turn, I can... Okay, here's the thing. I've got 2 gold, and it only costs 1 gold to get a person in there. And I've got some wilds. So how about we go ahead and put just... Oh, this is too much movement. Aha, okay. You know what? Okay, we're gonna put the laborer on the board.
Okay.
It won't help me yet because I can't really build anything, but I am going to use his 2 movement to just jet along here. Whoop! Killing myself in the process.
Oh, you've lost the game.
It's that spot right here.
Out.
Whoops. Poor horsey. Criminals may be very bad, but we still care about our horses. So thank you for putting me back up there, which means I am now in that space, which allows you to either scribe manuscripts or put people in the castle are my options from in there. I've got a money bag, 2 wilds, a construction thing, a pile of silver, and these various other things.
Whoa.
But I don't quite have enough. I have 1, 2 gold, and 2 wild. So I can't quite get to 5, but I could spend 3, right? 2 wilds and 1 of my gold to place 2 workers inside the castle?
Yep.
Well, let's do that. Let's spend 1 gold. And the 2 that are showing here. 2. I skipped the do I want to dismiss a person phase, but I just... Oh.
Well, that might benefit you, which you can do it. You haven't really committed to the other thing yet. So if you want to, it costs 1 silver to dismiss him. You'll get an extra glory symbol, and you'll get to rearrange as well.
But would I rather recruit him so that I can turn coins?
Yes, that's the other option.
All right. Well, I don't want to overthink it. And I seem to have a lot of silver right now, so I'm going to wait and buy him at the end. And just go with placing 2 workers in the castle.
The castle.
My workers are in the castle.
Well down.
I spent the gold.
Now you want to recruit?
Late to change my mind.
No.
You're being very kind. Let's say that I had paid to dismiss that guy.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what would happen. I would pay that silver. I would dismiss him, which means I would immediately get a fleur-de-lis, a money bag, the option to rearrange, right?
Correct.
Okay. I'm probably going to regret this later, but I like the idea of making it up to 5.
Oh, yeah, do it. That's smart.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, do it.
Which I think
then
will
you get
cost
3.
me the other gold
I
and
think that's a wise
him.
choice.
Yeah. Woo!
That's great.
Haha.
So then you automatically get to do the placement. So you get to bump a worker up onto the second tier,
Ooh.
which automatically gains you 2 virtue, which guess what?
Collision.
Guess what? Collision time.
Collision!
Okay, does it resolve now or no? In the phase?
It will in a second. So go ahead and put it over there. Great. Now, any future movement moves both of them. Then you, both of your tier 1 workers go to their adjacent spaces.
Yes. You go. Hello. Oh, there's 3 here now. What happens?
Nothing yet. I think if there's an excess number of 3, you would get the choice to dismiss them.
Yeah,
Great.
if there were 4, you could be like, screw one of your guys and knock my guy off the board. And then I would get whatever the benefit is on that
2
level.
silver per, I believe. Oh, it depends on the tier that they are in, which is on your reference card.
Yes.
And then
yeah. So that was my action. Now I may still choose to, even though I dismiss someone, I could still try to get this gatekeeper, right?
absolutely.
If I want her. Why not? We've got the silver. I'm gonna pay a silver. Bring in the gatekeeper. My strategy is have everyone. We'll see how that goes.
You get the rearrange option now.
Oh yes, thank you. Do I?
You want Clovis on longer?
He's good for wild stuff.
Oh, and the Eve has a drop off action.
He does have a drop off action. Let's do it.
The drop off being you're going to take a debt
And gain silver.
and gain silver.
Could be flipped later.
Well, that's the thing is like this game, like getting debts technically are bad, but then they're also technically good because that means you can flip them for better things.
And one of the win conditions involves having flipped deeds, right?
Correct. So actually, let's talk about that real quick. You get for the most flipped, depending on which of these gets revealed. Those are the victory point bonuses you get. If you have the most flipped, you get 12. Second most 8. Third most 4. If you have the least, well, you get nothing.
Yeah.
Well, I am a criminal, so the only thing I love as much as getting out of debt is getting back into it. So let's do it. And therefore that brings us to collision.
Yes.
Yes.
So you have collided right here. Now let me read very carefully from the instructions about what happens now, because this is the step we haven't really got to play yet, which is it begins with all players that have constructed their second workshop with no criminals on their boards gain 1 virtue. So this goes for everybody, this little purple thing here, which I think only Kendra's revealed. Oh, no one's revealed it, huh? Yeah, so we all skipped that place. Great. All townsfolk cards on player boards that have effects during collisions are resolved. Anybody have those?
Not me.
Great. The current player gains the items printed directly above where the virtue and corruption markers sit. So you get 2 silver and you take a debt.
Cool.
Oh man, you finally get some silver.
All opposing players gain the items printed directly below where the current player's marker sits, if applicable. So if you have 0 criminals on your board, you will gain 1 virtue.
Papa. Virtuous.
I encourage you to go into crime, but
wow, that somehow really backfired for me. I'm not sure why.
So is the idea behind this that like when they meet, your criminality becomes known and we all like look better or worse in comparison?
I think that's exactly what it is. Is like it's scandal, like maybe, and that this what happens now is I think they all reset, so you go back to your starting space.
I go back to my starts, right?
But yes, just you.
We stay put.
Yes.
Yeah.
You've exposed me in my life of crime, or I've exposed myself, really.
Yeah.
But
now you're not such a criminal.
I'm turning over a new leaf, starting all over again. Please pay no attention to any continued criminality.
and then you draw up to your hand limit, and we move on to Jordan's turn.
All right.
Okay. Well, all the Amy's been really good at buying the people that I was like, I'm going to get them next turn as long as they don't get bought, but they do get bought. So maybe I shouldn't plan ahead that much.
Yeah, you can't play. I don't think you can plan ahead very much in this game.
I do have a plan this game. Okay, so I am going to. This guy moves off. Goodbye, Rudolph. You did well.
Well, guess what? He moves off, so you get his benefit.
All right, everything has just worked out in my favor today. With Rudolph
either destroy
leaving,
or you may gain 2 resources.
So I'm going to gain resources because I don't really have much. I don't know if I want these cards dead yet.
Okay.
So I'll just get gold.
Yeah.
And then I will play the. I'm gonna play the Journeyman.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He's also at the fair.
Yeah, I think anybody money-wise tends to be at the fair.
Yeah.
Or I guess
what happens if you have money in something else? Are you at the fair in another place? All right. Okay, so I get to move 2 now. Thank you, Journeyman. Can I get out of? Can I move? Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna move up, get out from the middle thing, and then I will move 1 over, and now I'm over here.
Hey.
So I will. I'm gonna trade, so I can use my 3 trade symbols to just get 3 silver, because not all of us are as flush with cash.
Yep, I know the hurt.
The criminals.
Struggle is real.
So that's that. That worked good. And then I'll recruit this person for 1.
The architect.
So that lets me shuffle my board, or not shuffle it. It lets me like move it around. So I will move the Journeyman here. So now he's gonna pop off next.
Nice.
And I'll do it like that.
Nice. Okay. Then no collision and drop to your hand limit and Kendra's turn.
Excellent.
Things are coming together. We're starting to see it now.
We're doing stuff.
All right, so I'm going to move along my labor. Thank you for your service.
Move along, laborer.
And I will add to the board a lender. Because hopefully eventually I can flip over my last debt if I'm going to gain another one here in a minute. Never mind. Looking too far ahead. So they've been added to the board. So I now have 1 movement. I can scooch along down this away. No! How do I set it back up right?
I got you.
Oh, no.
Oh, whoa. Nope. No, I just grabbed the card. Oh, God. Oh, God.
This is a nightmare.
Someone in chat was asking if Jordan could recruit that architect. That architect was in the same spot as the Viscount, so that was cool.
Yes.
Kendra has fallen. We will pick her back up. I'm just using the E and Q buttons to shuffle it.
Okay, so I have moved 1. I am now finally at the estate because I think I can potentially do something here. What should I do?
So you're down below, which means your merchant symbols don't really apply.
Yeah.
If you move up here, your merchant symbols will apply, but you could also spend your gold.
I know what I wanted to do, and it was not that part yet. But I will roll with it. This is how we learn. Okay, so I've got 1 wild card symbol here. I will put one little dude. Can I put one little dude in the estate?
You can. Oh, you mean in the castle?
In the castle.
If you'd like to, or you could put 2 in if you pay these 2 gold right here too, because that means you'll make the 3 cost to bring 2 people.
Okay, yeah, I will go ahead and do that.
Great.
So let's see here. do my little housekeeping. And I guess that's all my gold. Bye.
Oh yeah, but you got 2 workers in the game.
Exciting.
Now.
But now I have 2 workers in.
Yeah.
All right. And so one will go here. And one will go here. Chad and Brandon. They're way ahead of their time. And they will join in the estate.
They're innovators.
They are. They're the startup that's helping the estate fund itself.
Do we check Chad and Brandon's credentials? I don't know. They just look like they really know what they're doing.
Yeah, they have some very convincing jargon. All right, so that move is complete. I have 3. I don't know that I want to recruit this swindler. He looks awfully 50.
Yeah, he's gonna steal from you later on.
He absolutely will steal from me.
You still have the option to discard for free if you want because you've built your first workshop.
Just
so awesome.
I'm a building machine, man.
I'm jealous of buildings. I really want to get going on that.
Yeah. I'm gonna discard
the rest of us will never have them.
I found out the names. It's trading posts, guild hall, and workshops.
Trading posts, guild hall, and workshops.
Flipping, moving, shuffling,
drawing
back up.
Great.
Do you have criminal on the board?
She does.
Yes.
So yes, good call. Thank you. So you take 1 more corruption.
Join me, criminals.
Amy.
Uh-oh. They're so close.
All right. That makes it my turn. Lothair goes into the discard. He has no drop-off abilities. I think I got to keep this merchant trainer rolling. So we're going to drop the trader on here.
Nice.
Which means I can only move 1 space. So I'm going to go over to discard town here. And I think instead of destroying a card, I'm going to use the trader's ongoing ability, which is whenever I use the trade action, I can just take silver for it. Ooh. Isn't that right? Like it's always a silver action is what that means.
Yeah. Maybe.
I won't say no.
That seems pretty legit, right?
That's what I means. Is like whenever the trader's there, if you go to a trade spot, you can do that trade.
And we get to an extra silver?
It wouldn't get me extra. It just is the value. It's as if I'm also at a trade for silver spot.
Cool. Okay. And like looking up at the discard, like the diplomat has the 2 coins go to 1 fleur-de-lis thing. So yeah, it's just, that makes sense.
This is just an ongoing ability that that trade is always an option for me when the trader is out. Therefore, cool. I will take all the merchant symbols worth, which is just 5 worth of silver. 3, 4, and 5. Finally have some money. Thank you. Money. And that means that I could try and recruit a fiend here. This is this swindler. The corruption.
Good for manuscripts, though.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to.
Crime.
But also money. Like I ran out of money so fast, and I don't know if I want to fall into Amy's ways.
I mean, look at me. Look, my record is clean. They expunged that thing.
Yeah, those manuscripts sure are nice too, though. Let's do it. Let's live a little. Let's spend 3. We'll get that swindler. Which automatically gives me a corruption. Whoop, whoop. And no collision. Draw up to 3, and that's my turn. Amy.
All right. On my turn, first of all, I'm gonna move everybody along, which means
when you do a trade action, you get a silver. Oh wait, hold on a second. I fucked up. The action is okay. That's what this symbol means. Anytime I do a trade action, I get a silver. Is what
cool.
Oh, that makes sense.
Can't afford the swindler. Going back real quick. Backtracking real fast. I'll just get 1 silver, and then I have 5 symbols. So instead, I will use the 1 silver I got to give me another symbol. Therefore, I have 6 symbols. and I'll use that to destroy 2 cards because that's what I can do with 3.
Nice.
And then you'll get silver for that,
So
right?
this card, yes, this card wasn't in my hand yet, and then I will get. I'll destroy this laborer. Oh, I'm so sorry, laborer. I know you're just a working stiff, but I'll get 3 coins for that. Thank you, Eric, for being a clarifying force in the chat. And then I draw up to 3, and that is truly my turn.
All right.
Oh, and I'll have to reset, but I don't have any criminals, so I'll just do that on my own. Go ahead.
All right. I am going to have my thief drop off here, which means I will both gain a debt and a coin. Is that correct?
Yes.
I guess that is traditionally how acquiring debt works. So, 1 debt, please.
Get money to lose money.
I would like to line them up, but the other way. Hold on. Sorry.
Wait, what caused this to happen?
There we go.
Oh, the thief fell off. Yeah.
You've fallen.
Indeed. But I do get just a single. No, please take. Okay. 1 silver.
Delicious silver.
Delicious silver. Clovis moves down. The laborer moves down. And someone is joining the board. And that is going to be... Here I am. And whoever I pick is going to determine how far I can move. So, I've currently got a wild, a money bag, a buildy symbol, 3 rocks, nothing else, and a pile of silver. It's a weird resource situation I've got going on here. But I think that I will I'm gonna keep rolling with the money bags.
Nice.
Whoa. It's a big money bag.
Big money bags. So his perpetual ability is that if somebody else has a collision, I get money.
Whenever someone else has another collision, you will get 2 silver.
While he's on the board, right?
Terribly innocent of any crime, as you can clearly see. Anytime one of you rascals is exposed, I will somehow mysteriously benefit. Is how I believe that works. I also instantly, nothing else happens. What, the top right stuff? I'm so sorry.
That's only so the symbol up there means whenever you dismiss them or recruit them.
Thank you. Okay, so I don't need to worry about that right now. He represents 3 money bags and that persistent ability.
So you just go to your Viscount movement now, which you can move 1.
All right, thank you. I get to move 1, which is what I think I will do. I would really love to someday build a building, but I just don't feel like it's currently available to me. So I'm just going to look at all these money bags here. 4 money bags to flip something, right?
Yes.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and a wild, so I can do at least 1 of those. Although maybe 2 if I use silver.
You could do 2 if you use silver. Correct.
So if I were to spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 money bags, I could flip 2 debts right now.
Yeah, that's pretty badass. I would.
You could pay 4 more and also flip
you
your
could even
deed.
do 3. That's true. That's crazy.
Y'all are really nice. That's
you have the money, like
you've got all the money in the world.
Might as well.
I was like, what's all this silver even for? 1, 2, 3, 4. That. Yeah, I can flip all 3 of these.
Yeah, this seems really good.
Yeah.
Crazy good move. I mean, you also get 2 resources right now.
2 brand new resources, and I'm hedging my bets depending on which outcome we get. Which resources? I've got 3 stone. I'm just gonna split it up because I can't figure out what I need. So I'm taking 1 of each of the things that I have none of. Is that a good idea? Who knows? But I feel real good about this turn.
Who knows?
I don't know. I'm trying to narrate, but sometimes what I'm narrating is like, don't know what that'll mean. We'll find out.
The crest on Clovis's house is some Latin phrase that just means "who knows."
Please, anyone who knows Latin, if you know how to express like, well, something's gonna happen. Who knows is the official motto of the Clovis crime family. I mean, extremely legitimate Clovis family.
Yeah. You guys shouldn't have named your official business that. It was too obvious.
that was my one action, which means it is now time to do the phase that's a white card with a plus symbol. That's recruiting. Do I want the traveler?
Now you can recruit. Yeah, exactly.
I'm still sitting on a pretty nice silver stash, so let's do it. Let's get the traveler. Add her to my haul here. And then resolve any collisions, which there are none, and then draw back up to 3. Yay!
Nicely done.
That
All right.
didn't happen when I picked her up.
What's that?
When I recruited her, do I get a virtue?
You do.
Weird.
She's a good person,
Like,
Amy.
what
You're
is
just going to
this?
have to accept her.
Don't worry, it's a one-time thing.
Jordan.
Okay, so I have a quick question.
Yeah, a quick answer.
When we move people off, is that at the same time that I put someone down? So like,
no. So if you look at the top left of your board, it shows the order. The move off is first.
Okay,
That's
so
right.
I just like, because if I take this journeyman and let's say I bought the overseer, then I get to like rearrange my cards, but I'd only have the 2 cards to rearrange, right?
Correct. Yes. So it's all these instant effects. That's right.
All right. Well, journeyman will pop off the board.
So before you even move the financier, before you even move the squire, before you even move them.
Oh, it happens one
by
one?
I think the drop off effect now immediately happens as well.
Okay.
Cool.
So then you have to resolve it, which
So I
is
get
recruit.
I get 1 virtue, and then I can recruit something on the board for free.
Nice.
For free. I'm getting this overseer.
Nicely done.
Overseer.
The overseer allows you to rearrange, which you may do now.
I will choose not to, though.
Okay. Then you continue with your movements, which are to slide them over. There you
Slide down. Slide down. And in a shocking twist of character, I will choose the thief.
go. Right. That'll move your corruption right now.
Up.
Oh no!
So your
Collision
collision has begun. So we'll get there in a second. Then yeah, your turn.
Where am I on the board? I keep losing track of my character.
Because you're green in the background.
No.
I
So I can now move 1 or more if I pay silver, and I'm going to pay 1 to pop up here. Yes. Yeah. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. You can pay silver to move. So I move up there, and then I have 1, 2, I have 5 gold available to me because one of them is criminality. So I will.
Jeez, look at you.
Nice.
I'm going to put more workers in the castle. I'm seeing if just like trying to do one thing over and over again is like a good strategy. So I'm paying 5, so that will get me 3 workers.
Leontine, no!
1, 2, 3.
Ah.
And then I think we immediately do the like breakout thing, right?
You're exactly right.
Okay. So because I have more than 3, one of them, how do I make him? Oh, there we go. So he goes in. Boop, boop.
You get to either immediately recruit or destroy a card, your choice.
And I will immediately recruit this guy. It's a jeweler.
And
Who will give me a virtue and will let me.
no, hold on. So coming back actually really quickly.
It'll slide the whole thing forward.
They both come forward.
Right. I just don't know how to select both.
I think you have to select them both with a drag box.
Okay, yeah. That does. I was just going to replace it.
Oh, I see what you were doing. Sorry.
Yeah, just because I didn't quite know how to make it work right. But you did it, so everything is well. And he can, I get virtue when I do trade actions with him. So I got him for freezies instead of dumping somebody.
Nice.
And there's no spot with more than 3 people, so nobody gets kicked out of their job.
Correct.
Oh.
And then you get to recruit a card if you wish.
And then I can recruit a card. And let's see, who's the dude on this? It's the debt collector. He costs 3.
Good.
I don't have the money, I don't think. I mean, I do.
You do have the money.
So what does his mean? Oh, his is every time you flip a debt, you can also flip a deed?
I think that's what it means. The thing is the rulebook doesn't have every symbol listed out like this that I can see. I'm pretty sure that means yes. Anytime you do that, you also can do that. When given the choice to flip a go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna not recruit him because he'll just give me corruption, and I don't want that right now. And I don't have any good ways to flip deeds that I can see, or flip debts, so I don't think he works for me. And then we resolve collision.
Yes. So your collision goes off, which again, do you want me to read the steps for collision?
So I think right now I get 3 deeds because I get the thing at the top, right? So I get 1 silver and 3 deeds.
Wow.
Anybody with townsfolk cards that have those abilities, the collision stuff, doesn't Amy have one?
Yes, I do. What is
Amy, you just get 2 silver right out.
Cool.
Nice.
Big it.
Then Jordan gets 1 silver and 3 deeds.
Yeah, deed town, baby.
Good person. Anybody with a criminal icon on their board takes a debt.
Except me. That doesn't affect me. Well, yeah, it doesn't make
it affects everybody but you.
Right.
So Kendra takes a debt and Amy takes a debt.
Great. Love that. Thank you.
I have none. So
Good.
All right, and that's then your markers reset, Jordan. And then you draw up to your hand limit, and we begin with Kendra's turn.
Alrighty.
Nice turn.
Super good. That was
Look at all them deeds I got. I just got to figure out how to flip them.
That seems positive. Okay, so drop off. Bam.
Bingo.
So I get another debt.
Yeah.
You do.
And a coin. Okay, great. So there's another one. I'll fix you in a minute. But I also get a coin. Yay. All right. So there's that. And now we're going to slide to the right. And we have to figure out a way to fix all this corruption that's happening. I'm going to put Therese on the board.
That's your hero, right?
That is my
She's
hero.
made it in the game.
I have finally met my hero.
Hey.
Free trade. That's pretty awesome.
Yes. So I have 6 total trade on the board. Let's move my 3 spaces first. We'll go.
Oh, and you have the building that makes it so you can recruit anything for 1.
I can dismiss anything for 1.
Correct.
All right.
Oh, okay.
And then, so I'll go 1 and then 2 up here and 3.
Nice.
Yes. We'll do this one for now. So now I've landed to where my 1 money bags will change into 1 piece of silver. And lucky me.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is a good
That's a
move.
lot.
Very nice.
So yeah, we'll have 6. Right? That's it.
Well done.
That's all. That's all the silver I get this time. I take 6. Yeah. All right. And that's all I can do, right? I can't use the silver right now to do anything else.
You can recruit.
I can recruit. That's the thing I did want to do. I do want to recruit this debt collector. Which I'm very glad that Jordan didn't take that. And I was secretly whispering in my head, do it, please don't do it.
I just don't I don't have the money to, just frivolously buy people right now.
I just got the money to do that. So yay. All right. So immediately, because of that, I get another corruption. Because that is his top right ability here.
Ooh.
Yes.
And then no collision because you're close. And then drop to your hand limit. And then you're done.
And then we're good.
Okay. That makes it my turn. So my journeyman moves on over and he drops off, which allows me to recruit anybody. Oh boy. Anybody for free. The woodcutter's pretty sweet. Anytime you build, you may destroy or discard. I think I'm gonna go with woodcutter. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Oh, no. What's happened?
Oh, no.
Just try to
Everything
take
worked out.
everything on that board. Additionally, I may automatically rearrange when I do that. I will keep them where they are. Then I move things on over, and then I think we're gonna build. How do we do this here? Oh boy. More money? Is that our game?
Could be.
I mean, I'm not gonna talk you out of it.
All right, thank you for not talking me out of it. I will do that then. The financier, which is she's a 3 move. There's no criminals on the board, so I go from red. I go 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna buy yet more things with my 4 symbols. I could buy 2 stone, and every time I do a trade, which is what I'm gonna do, I also get a silver. So I'm gonna just grab that right now. I'm gonna grab the 2 stone as well. Good for building later. Additionally, when she comes out, I get 2 silver first, actually.
Very nice.
And I also get, in that case, I'm actually going to just ditch those 2 silver and get another stone, if that makes sense. Do you guys follow that from my buy?
Because you're trading, right?
You got it.
Yeah.
I've spent that. And then she also allows me to discard, so I will discard this abbot. And then we go to the old recruit step, so we can recruit I almost called them a constipator, but it's conspirator.
I like it's a criminal that gives you virtue.
Yeah, right?
Oh.
She's doing wrong to do good.
Robin Hood.
That is tempting. But not tempting enough. I think I'm going to keep my money. Say no to you. So that skips that turn. I have no corruption. I draw up to my hand limit, and it's Amy's turn.
All right. So the first thing that happens is this Clovis moves off the board at last. And we'll have to plot his crimes from the discard pile. Everybody moves down. I've got, let's see, on the board showing I've got 3 money bags, a construction symbol. I've got 6 silver and a small smattering of other resources. So what I would like to do, I think...
Let me grab water real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Someday I'm going to build a dang building, but I don't think it's now. Because... Let's see. How much build cost me? 5, 7, or 3. And now that my wild is gone, I'm not looking at a whole lot of options. So I think what I'm actually going to do, I assume we keep going while...
yeah.
We don't need him.
We've got this. We've got the rules.
I think that I'm just going to err in favor of, I think I see a single thing I can do. I'm going to bring the patron out.
No,
Yes.
Instantly get me a gold, I believe.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna
patron power.
Thank you, patron. See how legit we are? It's so nice. We're even slightly virtuous, and I believe us completely. She represents a fleur-de-lis and a money bag, which means I've got a nice 4 money bags, but I've also got 2 gold and a fleur-de-lis and 2 movement to use. So I think I'm gonna wait. Can I do that? Where am I standing and which arrows are there? I have to go this way. Okay. 1, 2 to land down here. 1, 2, 3 to place 2 workers in the castle, I think, is what's about to happen here. I'm not doing great on renewable resources. I'm just spending everything I have, but I can't make that last gold go away, but trust that I'm going to spend it in a moment.
Gotcha.
Thank you. And that means I can place 2 of my people, right?
Yep.
1, a 2.
Great.
There are 3 of us, and one person's already falling their way towards the next tier.
So this immediately resolves, which we'll do it now. You get to move one person up a tier.
All right. It's going to be the person who is trying to fall over into it. I like their initiative.
Ronaldo, I believe, was that worker's name.
Yeah.
You may then, you may either take a gold or you may do that symbol. I believe that means you can move an additional worker around. I'll double check what that means.
It's an interesting one.
Move one of your workers from first tier section of the castle to an adjacent first tier section, but it's optional.
But before you, I would just take the gold, honestly, because well, you're gonna. Oh, I get what it allows you to do. So
actually, wait. That happens before I move them each outward?
Correct, it does. So you need to either take a gold or move one of them adjacent. Your choice. There's a slash there.
Okay.
Then we will move both of them one direction. But I think if it's not in that spot anymore, it doesn't apply. The order of operations on this is a little confusing.
It's a little strange.
I think I could see the virtue of moving this person over so they'll land in the same one as this.
Yes.
Is that the only way to do that?
I don't know if you're allowed to do that because I think the ones that we are moving are the ones are anything that is still left in that tier, if that makes sense.
The question is, do these 3 do their move out immediately? Is that that they move and then you resolve where they landed?
Let me read it. Let me read it. Move one of the workers.
Have to figure it out. But
after you're placing your workers, the current player must check to see if there's now 3 or more workers in the first tier, which there is. Move one of your workers from that section of the castle inwards to from the first tier to the second tier. Immediately resolve the effect printed on the second tier of the castle where the marker moved to.
Okay.
So you do that now. Then we will move one worker from the same tier section of the castle clockwise around the castle in the adjacent direction. Move one worker in the counterclockwise in the same fashion. So it has to be from that place. So if you move one, it won't apply to them anymore.
Okay. But if I move this one, they would still both move.
Right. You could move that one closer.
You have to move. You have to move this one or take a gold.
Oh, I'm sorry. The free movement only applies to one of them. So you could move them in the same direction using this, probably.
Oh, it might. No, Jordan read it. He might be right. It's that you could apply this one, right? Does it say any worker?
It just says move one of your workers from first tier section of the castle.
You can move this one too, Amy, if you want. So do you want to move that one?
God, I want gold, but it seems like a good idea to concentrate people.
Great. So go ahead and move it.
Yeah.
Then you move your workers adjacent.
All right. So you move here, and you move here.
Now,
causing there to be 4.
Correct. Everything is resolved. Then we check if any of them have more than 3. In this case, this one does. You must choose one person to lose one of their workers. Whoever you and you can choose yourself. If whoever you choose will get a refund of exactly 2 silver for the worker that they lost.
Yeah.
May I just point out, somebody has a monopoly on the staff roster of this estate.
Look, I'm just a manager.
I'm
trying to make this castle run like a well-oiled machine.
You have too many part-time workers.
The extremely disinterested vote from the blue player here, who is closest to making some magic happen in this tier, but I think I am going to go ahead and try to just mess up. Whee! Off we go.
Whamp.
Great. So Jordan, give yourself 2 silver, and then Amy, you can continue with your turn. So do you want to recruit now?
So that was my placing, and I can potentially recruit. Oh, I've got none of those. Yeah, let's do it. Is it smart that I'm just filling my deck with everyone? Who knows? But they're all on my side.
They're all good.
And who knows is the house motto. So let's go.
You get
she's
to
on my
discard
side
if you
now.
wish.
I'm so sorry. Would you repeat that?
You get to discard if you wish because of her recruitment ability.
I feel like I have an extremely difficult time guessing which of these people I most want, but it's good to keep moving the deck through. So let's go ahead and get rid of the traitor for now, even though you're lovely and I enjoy having you in my deck.
All right. And then just draw up to your hand, and then it's Jordan's turn.
Fantastic.
Perfect. Jordan.
Okie dokie. Let's so I'm move this person off. Move this person down. That all happens, and then I'll choose the trader. So I got a trader on the board. Wonderful. And then I have one move from him. Mm-hmm. So I will use that to move up here, and I'll just land on the same spot as you, Jake. So you can rearrange your people if you feel like it.
That is so tempting. Thank you. I will rearrange these charmers. Go ahead and keep going.
Then, so I'm on that spot now, and I'm going to take the trade action.
Okay.
So I have two trade on board, so I could get one. This is stone, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so I will.
Additionally, you'll get a silver for trading.
Right, and I get the 1 silver, but I don't know. Can I use that silver in my trades right now?
Yeah. Why not?
All right, and then I will spend.
Do remember, you also have the option to dismiss people. We're always kind of skipping that step, I think. If you follow the step on your board, you could always dismiss people, which give you their icon for the turn, too.
I just want to buy this person, though.
Well, great, cool. That works.
But yeah, we could get like the quick thing out of them.
Yeah. And if you guys are ever skipping steps because you don't want to do them, totally fine. That's great. Makes this game go quicker.
Okay, so I spent 2 to get an extra stone. And now I've got hot 2 stone.
Hot 2 stone.
2 hot stone. Oh yeah.
Then you're gonna recruit?
Yeah, I'm trying to decide, do I want 3 stone? No, I guess 2's fine. Yep, 2 will do me. No, you know what? I'm gonna go with 3. I don't want to have to play.
You had the tone of someone who was like saying it, but not with the confidence of someone who was going to keep that choice.
Yeah, well, it's because if I want to get the 3rd stone to like build something, I got to play this laborer, and he sucks. Like I don't want this guy sitting on my board.
Hey, don't say that in front of me.
Wow.
Oh, he knows. Look at him. I mean,
Rudolph's always bad mouthing me to my face.
Rudolph's like, we need better people if we want to make this castle top tier.
This man is a loser.
You will do nothing but delve in stone for the rest of your life. Rudolph's not a nice guy.
Are you going to recruit that conspirator?
Yes, I got that 3rd stone though.
Yeah, so you can still afford the conspirator if you wish.
Okay, yeah, and then I will pay 2, and I'll get this conspirator here because that seems like a criminal that negates the the bad side. A little bit.
You moralize it however you feel you need to.
I get to be who I want, you know? And that lets me discard a card. Which I'll discard this laborer who I just badmouthed.
All right. And that, let's see, your corruption is fine. That drop to your hand, and then we go move on to Kendra.
Okie dokie. So I do shuffle my board.
Oh, yeah. And you have a criminal.
Oh, because you're out of cards, yeah.
So you get corrupt.
And I do get a corruption for that.
Judging.
And I'll draw up to hand size.
All right, Kendra.
Got it. All right. Financier, thank you. No drop off there. So moving over lender and Therese. And we're going to add in the journeyman.
Ooh.
Yes. Okay. So that will allow me to move 2 spaces.
Mm-hmm.
And I will go. Oh man, this is going to be fun. I'm going to go down 1 to go up 1.
Interesting.
And
so both Jordan and I can rearrange if we wish.
Correct.
I am going to rearrange.
I will not.
Nice space you've got there.
Yeah. Somehow we've all ended up not only in the same section, but in the same space. And Amy is just chilling on the other side of the board.
Yeah, that's true.
We're all hanging out in this stone market, buying stone.
Yep, that's all. That's all that's happening.
That sounds nice. You could invite me, I'm just saying.
Okay. So I have landed here on the trade for stone.
So many merchant symbols. It's crazy.
It's bonkers. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, and then
And then silver gets you more if you want them.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and trade off a silver to get an even 8.
Yeah. So 4 stone can be yours because the price is right.
Nice.
Yes.
Well done.
I will take 4. Mm-hmm.
This scoundrel card that's on the board, when they enter, you get a stone. So they just steal a rock for you?
That's actually a rock that's been in their family for generations, and they bring it to you and offer it to you.
Have this rock. You're like, all right, you scoundrel.
This is my dad's rock.
Okay. So I will actually use 2 coins to recruit this tinker.
Right? It's not a tinkerer, it's just a tinker.
Tinker. So these will
great purchase.
Be purchased and
automatically. Yep, go ahead.
Yep. Automatically get a virtue. And now they are stacked.
Well done. We'll resolve that shortly. Oh, actually, no, we resolve that now because that's now.
Right now.
Yeah, right now. So does anybody have a card on their board? Looks like that's you, Amy.
Yay!
You get 2 silver. You're making good money off this.
Judging you, getting good money. Does anyone remember? Did I spend these? Is that why they're in a small stack, slightly adjacent to my?
Probably.
Yeah, it seems likely. Okay, so
Kendra, you then gain 1 deed, 1 debt, and 2 silver. Everyone else in the game can rearrange. That's an interesting spot. Rearrange their cards.
I think I won't.
Wow. So, Amy, you also get the benefit of rearranging your card if you wish.
Dang.
That's pretty cool for you, Amy.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. What do
then, Kendra, after you're done, reset your corruption trackers.
Yes. Okay, cool.
And draw up, and then I'll go. Nicely done. That was a good turn.
Mm-hmm.
Look at all that stone.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Amy's wisely bringing her peddler. Oh, no.
No?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I see what she's doing. Yeah, cool. Want that labor out a little longer. All right. I like what you did with the peddler. That makes sense.
That's there, but next time patron shows up, I get gold again. I don't know. I'm still figuring it out.
No, I think you made the right move. I understand what you're doing. All right. So beginning of my turn, the lender falls off, which allows me to flip. I'm going to flip a debt, which gets me 1 of anything. I'll take a stone because I'm yearning to build. We'll move on over. And I think we will play the miner. This poor little chum.
I like his hat.
It is a pretty good hat.
When he comes out, I instantly gain a virtue, which I will take. And then I can move 2, huh? Yeah, all right. We'll move 2. I'm going to go 1. Oh, whoops, I'm not blue. I'm red. I'm going to go 1.
We're all in the same place, so.
That's true.
Yeah.
And then I will build here because I haven't really had a chance to build.
I'm going to be right back.
Great. So the building units, I have tons of stone. I have 1 current build icon. So to offset, do this. What happens if you... Oh, if you have 0, you gain a virtue. Interesting. Oh, a hand limit of increase. That's cool.
What was that leftmost one again?
You know what? What's the leftmost one?
Yeah.
It's you can either add 0 or 1 to your movement for free.
Right. Yeah.
Sense. I'm actually one thing I neglected to do was to potentially hire this scoundrel who brings rocks to you. I think I'm going to dismiss them for a coin actually, and get their criminal symbol. So therefore, I have 2 builder icons, if that makes sense. Therefore, I will only just spend 1 stone.
When you dismiss a criminal, that doesn't give you any corruption, does it?
No. But I do. Yeah, no, you don't. I also get its ability, which I forgot to do, which is to discard a card from my hand. Ooh, I don't think I will discard a card from. Oh, I could discard it from the top of my deck. Do it. Okay.
Nice. Good hit.
So because I built here and I spent, let's see, 1 stone, I would get a stone. So I'll just take this stone back. And then both Kendra and I also gain a virtue.
Yay.
That puts my virtue on top of my corruption. So I'll handle that in a second. Then I may recruit. We have an overseer. Ooh. Yeah, I'll overseer for 2 silver.
And that means every time you place a worker, you will get a virtue, right?
Yeah, every time I take that action, I gain a virtue. Well, as long as the overseer is on my board. That is correct.
Neat.
Then my corruption counter hits. Anybody who has a thing. So Amy gets 2. Awesomely done, Amy.
Y'all just decided to air all your business while my peddler happened to be standing
that peddler
nearby.
has been very beneficial for you. And then I get 1 silver and 2 deeds.
Nice.
You guys, you all get, if you have a criminal, you gain a corruption.
Yeah, I've been trying to get this criminal off my board, and it just keeps giving me tons of corruption. So much corruption.
Okay. And then I drop to an increased hand limit of 4.
Oh, nice.
But my deck is gone, therefore I need to flip it. But I can end my turn, Amy. You can start yours.
All right. So on my turn, the first thing that's going to happen is my dear patron's going to go on the discard so she can bring me gold again. The laborer's going to move down. The peddler's going to move down. And then somebody's coming to the table, depending on what I want to do this turn. And they have a combination. I've got some coins. I don't have a lot of resources, but I've got a lot of money bags on the table. So if I were to, from here I can go up or over. What, for instance, is that? All right, let's try this. Where do we go from there? That's to discard. I can... sorry, I'm having a little trouble computing like where
honestly,
I can get different
Amy, like what you're
angle.
doing is great. What I'm doing is hilarious because I'm trying to get my cards to stack up. And is there no grouping symbol in Tabletopia? It's really embarrassing how long this is taking.
Okay, I'm rotating the board so I can actually try to visually process this. Okay, I have, just full disclosure, either 1 or 3 movement, and I'm trying to decide which of those I want based on where I get. I think that I will go ahead and just... I want some resources. So you know what? Let's not overthink this. We're just going to go... we're going to bring the Mason onto the board.
Yeah.
Welcome, Mason. Someday I'm going to build a building. It won't be right now because I probably want to take advantage of all these money bags that are on my current thing. But someday. I'm going to use your 1 movement to go up here. This will not help me with building at all, but I can get myself some inkwells, and I don't have inkwells. And you know I want inkwells, just because if there are books in a game, I would like to acquire them. So, as a result of bringing you in, I can now spend 2 silver to be a hammer anytime I want, which is very cool. Which means I guess I could build now that you mention it. Didn't think
while you're thinking about your move here, Amy, someone in chat just mentioned, also, whenever you shuffle, if you have 0 corruption or 0 criminals on your board, you should give yourself a virtue. Ooh. I kind of forgot that step of that. So,
okay, good to know.
Yeah, thank you, Ferdinand.
Okay, so now I have to choose whether to do some building or use my money bags. I've got 2 construction symbols and 4 money bags showing at the moment. I have a stack of silver and a smaller stack of stone and pretty much nothing of anything else going on here. I think that I'm going to build.
Yeah.
Well, man, I just want to get on the board. You know what I mean?
Everybody's building.
Build it.
Copycats.
I have 2 construction symbols, and I have
You
3
have the
stone.
mason, which also allows you to spend stone or silver, 2 silver to get 1 hammer.
Oh, what a great point that is. Sorry, somehow it's the card I just played. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what you're saying is if I paid 4 silver, I could have 7 construction.
I wasn't saying that, but you said it, and it's a great way to say it.
Which is cool because then I could build the fanciest one, which is the guild hall.
Yeah.
Which that's neat. But then it would be best if I knew what strategy I was pursuing, which I don't. But who knows?
Honestly, remember, they're what they are under the guild halls is they are a bonus symbol for whichever one of those things you do. And really, that's never a downside because you're going to do at least a little bit of each.
Yeah. Okay, you know what? We're building a guild hall. We're using, I think I get either of these spaces, right?
Yes, your choice.
All right, I'm a flip.
Nice.
I would like to flip my last debt here. Bam! Which will actually get me a resource. I'm going to just grab a stone in advance of spending all of my stone, which is what I'm doing at the moment. Oh, no. No, please. I'm stuck moving my camera, and I can't figure out how to stop. Okay, hold on. Nope, I'm doing it again.
You want all 3, don't you?
I want to take those 3 and move them, but here, I'm just going to do it one at a time, and then I'll figure it out later.
Sure.
I must not be clicking on them accurately or something. All right, I've spent 3 stone and 4 silver and my 2 building symbols on the board with the assistance of my mason to build a guild hall right there.
Well done.
Nice.
Finally have a building on the board. I feel like I'm part of the kingdom, you know? Just really earning my place, my much more virtuous place, putting the past behind me. And I seem to have arbitrarily selected the one that gives me gold, and I'm fine with it. So we're going to stick with that. Does it happen now, or just it's a spendable symbol each turn?
It doesn't give you gold. It gives you an extra flower every time you do that symbol. So a glory is what that is.
Heck yeah. I have some glory, and I will be basking in it for the foreseeable future. As that was the end of my action thing, and now I have the option to recruit this patron here, who is a source of more glory. She costs 3 coins. I probably at some point want to start cutting down the deck, but this is not that time. So let's just bring everybody. I'm building the largest deck is the strategy, which is definitely how you play deck builders always. And I believe that will, since I don't have a collision, bring me to my shuffle phase.
Yeah.
I have no criminals showing, so I gain a virtue.
That's right.
Correct.
Heck yeah. I pick you up. Nope. I
select the whole thing.
Pick everybody up.
I pick everybody up. I flip them. I shuffle. I draw back up. I have a building on the board. I feel good about life.
Nicely done. That's any building that gets on there is a benefit.
Okay. It's my turn.
It your turn.
At you.
Let's move these out of the way because I accidentally put them in my discard pile.
Point out.
So, thief, go away, which immediately gives me a debt and a coin, a silver. And then these guys move forward.
Nice. And who joins them?
Who shall join the board? That is a really good question that I'm just not as sure about as I would like to be.
All right.
Sorry, trying to figure out the next move.
Oh, that's this game. we're getting to what I call the quiet phase of the game, where we're all like, looking at all the symbols in front of us and all the cards, being like, "How do I do it?
I? What does it mean?
Am I virtuous? Am I corrupt?"
There's no way to know.
That's the other part of this is like we don't know when the game ends exactly. Like we see the stacks of cards. Like there's only 5 debts left. So like let me actually explain to you what will happen. So whenever we're playing technically in rounds, a round ends when it gets back to Amy's first player token. And then after the debt is over, that current round will end. Then we all get one more round, which is a turn essentially to do one more thing. Then we count victory points.
All
right, Jordan, what's the play?
Yes, okay. I have to pick a thing. I have to do something.
Who joins the party?
Because that's the rules. I'm going to pick the lender. Yes.
Nice.
That right there, that's me picking the lender.
Well chosen.
You're doing it.
I am doing something at least. So then I can move 1, right? And I will move. Oh, right. I can't see my piece. He's green. He disappears. As we've established.
Countryside.
And then here I am going to use what seems like quite a suboptimal move, and I'm going to build. Because everybody's been building. So I'll turn in 3, and I will buy this middle building-y thing. I'll put it here. I get a virtue.
Oh, you spent 3 stone?
Yep, 3 stone.
Nice. Built that. Didn't even have the symbols, just went for it. Love that choice. Yeah, I love that. All right. Do you want to recruit?
This person costs 1, and they are a criminal, and I would get discard something. I think I don't want to recruit, actually.
Right. Then no corruption. Drop to your hand limit, and it's Kendra's turn, right?
All right.
Awesome.
You got your benefit, by the way. You got your virtue for building that building?
Yep.
Nice. Okay.
Virtued it up.
Cool. All right. I've been thinking about this for a while. So I'm going to drop off my lender. She will allow me to flip over something. I'm going to flip over a debt card because, boy, do I have a lot of them.
Yeah, for sure.
That makes you a threat, though.
Or get you a resource.
Yeah, I will get... I didn't think about this part. What resource do I want? Let's go. I have no gold, but I think I'm okay with that for now. I'm going to take a stone. All right, so there's that. Moving over trees. Moving over the journeyman. We are adding in the trader to the game because I just love the color blue of those money bags.
It's a good color.
Yep. So I can move 1 space, but I am also going to spend a silver to move another space so that I can go 1, 2, and hang out over here. Not right there. I just didn't want to knock another Viscount over. It's my jam, apparently. All right, so then that allows me to trade 4 money bags for flipping over more cards. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Jeez.
Total.
Wow.
You're an efficient merchant.
7, 8 to just keep that even.
Do it twice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for you, Kendra. You're crushing it.
I am trying very hard to not lose victory points. So I will flip over, these 2.
Nice.
That's 2 more resources of your choice.
That is 2 more resources.
Wow.
All right, well now I'll take 2 gold. There we go. Okay.
All right, and then do you want to recruit the scoundrel? You may discard too.
I'm going to discard the abbot because I just don't really care. Nobody's bothering with manuscripts.
Just don't care.
Is part of the game is
transcribing. I just don't have any inkwells.
Yeah, nobody. Jake somehow has a lot of inkwells.
Yeah, Jake's loaded up with inkwells. You know what?
I have a lot of those things for sure. I definitely grabbed a bunch of stuff, but I haven't been able to spend it yet.
Yeah. And let's see. Scoundrel will immediately get me another gold. Yeah, I'll recruit this scoundrel. Let's just spend all of the silver that I have. that seems like a plan. And that will immediately get me another gold and allow me to discard. No?
It won't get you a gold.
Oh,
why would
does it not?
Where would it get you a gold?
At the that's when it immediately
that's when it enters.
Yes, okay. The bottom of the area is when you plays. What it does is allows you to discard.
Yep. Gold is going back in the bag. I am going to keep discarding my squire. Okay, perfect. There we go.
And then draw up, and then I'll go.
And that is all.
Nice turn. Yeah. Okay. Financier drops off. Moving on down. I think we're gonna go artisan. That feels like the right choice.
Nice.
Yeah, we move 3, which is a tall order. We go for stone. I think we do go for stone because we like that. Yeah. So we're gonna go 2. No, we're gonna build. All right, so we're gonna go 1.
We're back to the quiet part of the game.
Yeah, yep. We totally are. 1.
Did you just move my Viscount?
I did.
Everyone's
it's tough. It's hard. It's fine.
Oh man, these benefits are not as good as I want them to be. Well, you guys weren't kidding about the thinking part of this game. All right. Yep. 1, 2, 3 is what we're gonna do. Man,
I advise no plan at all.
Well, I found it. I found the no plan for sure. I loathe this move, but I'm gonna make it anyway. I only have 2 money bags, so I will take my 2 money bags worth. Plus, if I am a trader, or if I do a trade, which I'm gonna do, I get a coin, so I'm gonna take it. Then I'll use my 2 remaining coins. Oh man, this is so efficient. To send those back, and then that's 2 money bags. So essentially, I have 4 money bags, or excuse me. Not money bags. What are these called? Merchant symbols, which I will get 2 stone with is the answer to that.
Nice.
Lame. Well, yeah, it was fairly nice, I guess. Corruption, and then I draw up to my hand limit. That's my turn. Amy.
All right, let's
I'm gonna go AFK for 2 seconds.
Yeah. I can't really decide which way to go here. I'm struggling a little bit with issues of strategy, but
we're all on that same page.
First thing that happens, labor goes by. These 2 move down, and I have the option to. All right, combining. You know what? I want stone. So I'm just going to do this. I'm going to put my illusionist in here, which means I can either immediately rearrange my people or discard up to 2 is what it seems like. So I'm going to not worry about rearranging at the present moment. I'm going to discard you. And I'm going to just try my luck and discard somebody random. I hope I don't regret this. Well, you would have been nice. I want to someday do a manuscript, but not today. So I have discarded 2. He has entered the board. I now get to move my 1, which is going to be me scooting on over here, and using 1, 2, 3, 4, money bags. Okay, can't really make it to a nice round number, but I've got 4 money bags on the table. And I can therefore get myself 2 stone. I don't have a lot of resources, and that freaks me out as a person. So
your silver can also be used to purchase money bag symbols.
But she's even low on silver now. What happened to you?
Well, I recruited literally every townsperson I came across. So the silver supplies.
You're just hiring people to be your friends.
And I just discarded perfectly good people like this nice missionary lady. So I think that now that I've done that trade, I'm not using any other stuff. This card is my optional recruit a person. Do I want you? See, I would love to have rocks, but I don't think I can afford you. And also, my deck is now too big, and I'm starting to regret it. So I'm just going to stay. I don't have a collision. I will draw back up. And that will be my turn.
Very nice. All right. Moving on up. Jordan.
Okay. So I will start my turn by getting my squire. He's off. He's off it. And then these guys will move on down like they do.
As you do.
Them's the rules.
Then place.
Who's it gonna be?
I love that we only have 3 people in our hands, but it's like a life or death decision every time.
It is.
I know, but well, you because unless you have a way to discard, that's all you like. Don't have that many new options each turn, you know.
Part of my issue is like I see what I'll do in between my turn. I'm like, okay, I'll play that card and then I'll figure it out. But then when you figure it out, you're like, oh, this is.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. The problem is things keep changing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, whatever. I'll do this. I don't think it's optimal, but I'm going to do it. So I play the benefactor. Who will then I'm going to. So now he can do for every 2 trade. It counts as 1.
Yeah, all his money bag symbols are 2 of them are flowers. If you do a glory action,
and I will go kaboop and kaboop to be over here. With Todd and Berkowitz, I think I named them. Something like that.
Bennigan?
Something. It started with a B and it was multi-syllabic. That's as much as I remember about that. But then I will use, I guess I only need 1 to add 1 more thing because I couldn't quite get up to being able to pay 3, which is a shame. I just don't have many resources. And this guy, oh, wait. If I buy this guy, it does get me up to being able to pay for 3 because he gives me a trade.
If you discard him, yes.
Yeah, so I could. Yeah,
yes, you can pay 2 silver now and get 1 more symbol. This is true.
Great, I'm doing that.
Okay.
Nice.
You also get a virtue for that as well.
So he is dismissed. I get a virtue. Now I have 6 trade, which I will turn into 3
glory?
Fleur de lis, something like that.
Yep.
Nice.
So let me put 3 people or 2 people on this little place here.
3 power equals 2 villagers. Then you automatically get to recruit 1 up, taking the benefit listed there.
I will use this benefit to shift this guy this way.
Okay. Then you must shift those other 2.
Then this shifts.
Okay.
And this shifts.
Then you resolve that spot exactly.
Oh, wow.
Great.
Oh my God.
I'm
well, you're
glad
going to move it up anyway,
Kyle.
Jordan, so just move it on up.
Okay, so this guy will move up.
There you go.
Which will give me
you get 2
virtue.
glory for that, or virtue. Thank you.
Bump. So there is a collision, but I'm trying to move this whole deal.
Hold on. It would stay there, wouldn't it?
Nope. It pushes the.
Hold on.
Damn it.
You were right here, though, weren't you?
Was I?
Yes,
I thought I was here.
Okay, you know better than I.
But I could be wrong. No, yeah, I was here. I think I was here because I just got a virtue for getting this guy, and that moved me there.
So then, yeah, they both go past. So they both.
And then this collides. So I'll just do it like this. I'm pretty sure. If I messed up, I
no big deal. It's okay. And then your 2 remaining workers go adjacent.
Bump and bump.
Nice.
Wow. My workers are just like, what just happened?
Yeah. And then what about that other space where there's still 4?
So that
so there's 4 here, which means I get to make one of them go away. Which I will make. I'm gonna get rid of one of Kendra's.
Oh man!
It seems like you have more possibility to like knock me out there.
Do I? I'll grab one.
I think so. And then you get 2 silver for that.
Okay.
Okay, that was a better turn than I expected it to be.
Very nice. I love the chain reaction there.
I wish I could buy this guy, Watchman, but I used up all my silver. Every last silver.
Yeah, Watchman's cool.
Who watches him? That's the question.
I knew it was coming.
You're gonna draw up, and then it's Kendra's turn.
Okay. Oh, collision.
Oh wait, yeah, collision. I'm so sorry. Collision happens first. So
I don't get virtue when my collision happens with this building, right?
So with this building, when any collision happens, if you have 0 criminals on your board, gain a virtue.
Okay, so does that slide my thing over 1 before the collision is resolved?
Oh dear Lord.
I know.
Chat?
Give me 1 second.
No.
Yeah, let's figure
okay.
it out
All
real
players have constructed their second workshop with no criminals gain 1 virtue.
And when does that happen?
Yeah, I'm not. That's step 1. I think it happens right now.
Okay.
That's so crazy.
Hot. I really like that.
Would that? That would change everything.
Because now.
That's so crazy.
Yes, this is great. Okay, that worked out super well. And then I get a silver and 3 deeds.
Isn't that the second time you've gotten this?
Yeah, I'm just very good. I'm a good person, and everybody knows
anybody with
it.
a criminal on their board, is that no one? Oh, dear sweet Amy.
Oh,
you take a debt.
Criminal Amy.
Wow, well played, Jordan.
Good.
Yeah, I think that's how it resolves. Is that it immediately happens that way.
Wow. Okay, that worked out. Awesome.
Very nice.
Really happy about how that worked.
Excellent.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it for me. I'll draw up to hand.
Mind blown.
Oh gosh, I've accidentally stacked them. There we go.
Okay. So I am going to move Therese over, immediately gaining 2 virtue. 1, 2. But no collision. Everybody's good.
And a discard if you wish.
And a discard. I'm going to discard this peddler because, again, the inkwells are a wasted resource for this particular session of this game. Okay. So there's that. And then going to move over the journeyman, move over the trader, and surprise, surprise, we're going to have a laborer join the group. What?
Surprise.
Okay. So now that he's here, I'm going to move over 1, 2. I am actually going to spend 2 silver to move another 2 times because I want to. And I can. So there's that.
Wow.
Now I'm all the way over here. And I'm going to use all of my stone and my little hammer from my little guy.
Yeah, this is what it's for.
This is what it is.
Yeah, this is great.
Housekeeping. Go in the bag. All right, using that to build, what did we call it? A guild hall?
Yeah, guild hall.
Nice.
You automatically take a deed for that.
Getting a deed because I have too many debts and not enough deeds, and it's just not okay.
You're doing just fine, Kendra.
I'm doing fine-ish.
Well done. Okay. Off to your recruit/discard step.
Yes. Oh man. I don't have enough silver, but I can't exchange anything for that. No. Dang it. All right. Then that's it then.
Okay.
And I don't want to discard. I'm good on that.
I don't want to discard.
I don't want to. Okay. So yeah, we're good there.
Great. So you're gonna have to do your shuffle, which depending on if you have any criminals, which you don't, so you'll gain yet another virtue. And then draw up to your hand limit, and I'll start my turn. So my trader drops on off. The miner moves down. The artisan moves down. And we're all going to be joined by, I think we're going to do the woodcutter.
Ooh.
So the woodcutter is going to give me an ongoing ability to either destroy or discard whenever I build. I have to move 3. I'm going to go 1, 2, and 3.
I know what I'm going to do next turn, so just nobody do anything that changes anything on the board.
I have 3 hammer symbols, which will allow me to spend just 2 more. Man, I really want some stinking money.
No one wants that. Who needs it?
Jake does. Jake needs it. We're going to build this trading post, I think it is, the merchant one.
Nice.
And we're going to build it in the... Can I build it on this river? Yeah, I can.
So the trading post is just like you just have 2 extra trade on the board at all times?
Correct. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of where to build it, though. I think I'll build it on the deed taking space, actually.
Nice.
Oh, deed. And then I can recruit, but I have no dollars, so I cannot. My collision is not happening, and I suppose I just draw up. Every time I build, which I did, my woodcutter allows me to discard or destroy. I will go ahead and destroy this sweet abbot. Goodbye, old man. That gives me 2 silver, which is really something I need right now. So then I can technically buy, but I don't have enough, so I won't. Therefore, I drop to 4, and that's my turn.
All right. So my amazing peddler, who has funded so much and watched me spend it as soon as he got it for me, finally leaves the board.
You really made good use of it.
You got a ton of use out of that peddler.
And joining them, I think, will be this patron. Who is going to immediately not do anything at all, except when she drops off the Whitney just checking on it.
Yeah, there you go.
And give me 3 movement, which, if I have thought this through, which I maybe have, I guess my plan depended on having a silver, which means I'm really glad somebody did a collision because I didn't even notice I hadn't had any, I guess.
Needed it.
All right, 1, 2, 3. I'd like to spend 1 silver to not quite fall. Oh, there we go. Please stand.
I still think it was pretty graceful recovery.
It's a trick. It's a show horse. It does tricks.
Yeah. You were doing the Willy Wonka thing where you like showed up and then like looked like you fell, but
exactly. My apparent vulnerability will trick you into something. Who knows, as the motto goes. So that now on the board, I've got 1 hammer, 2 money bags, a wild symbol, a fleur-de-lis, and a permanent fleur-de-lis. Wow. So I believe that's a total of 3 fleur-de-lis that I can spend right now to put 2 workers in the castle.
Yeah,
If
I think that works.
Math, 1 and a 2, which means one of you gets a promotion. Lands right on the other one. I'm gonna fix that in a moment. And then you scatter to the other. Oh, I get 2 virtue?
Right, for this.
Because you landed in the middle.
I'm so good. How good I am.
Really turning your life around.
You know? That happens. Those guys move to either side. I believe that's the end of my placing worker step, which means now it is the optional recruitment period. I've only got 1 money anyway, so let's not worry about it. Besides, he would only bring me Vice again, and we've turned a new leaf over, so we're not doing it. And that means it is time to draw back up to 3. All right. That's it for me.
All right, Jordan.
Okay. The trader will slide off the board. Doesn't do anything. The lender moves down to the end. Benefactor is there. And then I will play the financier.
Ooh.
Or financer.
Financer.
And that will give me 3 move. And when it shows up, I immediately can discard a card. I'll discard this laborer. And I get 2 coins. 2 silver. Whoop, took too many. And then, so I have 3 moves. So I'll go 1, 2, 3. And end up over there. And then I can just buy, so I have the equivalent of 2 fleur-de-lis on the board, which isn't quite enough to let me get like 2 people. But if I just buy 1, it still like breaks out and does that whole deal, I think, right?
Yes,
yeah, it does. So that's what I'll do. I'll buy 1. Boop. Move this forward, which lets me insta-recruit or trash a card, and I will recruit the Watchman.
Ooh.
Which lets me shuffle.
Yep. And if you will take a virtue as well, if you shuffle. The shuffle, I believe, is optional.
I'm gonna do it, I guess.
Okay.
Although I haven't gotten my dude, but I get a virtue.
I think all the recruit options are optional, if that makes sense.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Well, let's see. Do I want the things that are in my... No, I decidedly don't. So I'm not going to shuffle.
Maybe you have to.
Really?
No, I'm not sure.
Let me see. I had
players must have at least 1 card. No, I think you do have to. I am a liar. I'm pretty sure you have to.
Yeah, because the others say this is always optional.
Yeah, and sometimes there's the optional one is the destroying, I believe, and discarding. Shuffling is forced.
So does he go? He discards first and then shuffles. So is he in the?
Yeah, he's in. That's what's good. That's what's good about him is that he shuffles himself into your draw pile.
All right. How do I make these all?
It's a mess. Good luck. Godspeed. We'll while you're figuring that out, I'm going to have Kendra take her turn.
Okay. Journeyman drops off. It will immediately gain a virtue. And this is that I can recruit anybody on the board, correct?
For free, yes.
I have not done that yet.
Yeah, I haven't taken advantage of that much either. I've only done that once.
Actually, now that there's a stonecutter, we're going to take that guy. Because he's basically what I want to happen. Without the criminal aspect of it. Okay, so he's there. And I've recruited him so I can discard, right?
Correct.
Get out. Just get. Okay. Move. Tinker.
Wait. Sorry, real quick. I didn't finish moving my pawns around.
Okay.
So I'm just doing that. I'm so sorry,
I haven't moved anybody yet. I'm not going to, I won't go.
It doesn't make, I did it now. So everything should be good.
Did one of your pawns get set up for a thing?
I mean, one's in the middle, and I recruited that watchman for free. I already got that.
Right, you take that action. Okay, great.
Okay.
Okay, great. So I can move 2 spaces, which will be, let's see. I guess we'll go 1, 2.
Okay.
All right.
And I've got 3 build a something on the board. So I will build a something.
Nice.
What's more beneficial here? I'm gonna do the corruption one, I think.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's a good one. Yeah, I think that one makes more sense. So I will do that, and resource, gold. What'll it be? I don't have anybody in the estate. I've got 1 person in the estate.
I have 0, so feel okay
That's
about it.
That's true. I feel less bad.
Also, you used your 2 symbols to build that, and your third will be the gold that you're about to get, right? Or did you spend the gold?
I have a permanent.
Oh!
Yep.
Oh!
Yep.
Badass. I forgot about that.
Yep.
So there's
Smart.
that. And I'll take a 1 gold.
Nice.
Out.
And then recruit and or discard.
Do I want to recruit and or discard? Inkwell, it's a 2. No, that's dumb. No priests, no deacons. I'm so sorry. Like, we're not using any of the religious folks, and that's all who's on the board right now.
Yeah.
That's the metagame, you know.
Yeah, and now I can't afford the swindler either.
With all your inkwells, you could like come from behind and just.
I mean, I do have a steady supply of usable resources. I haven't denied that. Like, but
I'm not saying you're behind. I'm saying like
no, I'm 100% behind. I got to do something.
Get all those
because I don't think this is worth points at the end of the game. So,
all right,
you're not that behind. You've got 5 victory points and converted debt sitting on the board.
All right, no recruitment. Nah, I don't need to.
Well, deeds, yeah.
Discard. Yeah, I don't need to discard. So I'll just draw it.
All right. We're going to keep these turns rolling. My miner goes away. When he goes away, nothing happens. Artisan moves down. Woodcutter moves down. And then we got to bring somebody out. I think, Lord knows we don't need more of this. Okay. We're going to go. Jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna go with, I suppose, our first overseer of the game. The overseer, when makes me move 2. I'm gonna go 1, 2. Jordan, you may rearrange your characters on your board, and then I'm spending 4
I will
gold.
do that.
Along with the 1 flower symbol I have now, to place 3 those on this tier.
Ooh,
nice.
Which automatically holds this to a
whoa.
Whoa!
A new color has entered the.
Yeah.
The castle.
The castle hierarchy that was pretty much just me and Amy is starting to get disrupted.
Cool priest,
but now it's like I'm just hanging out there. My 1 dude snuck in to like hammer at a wall.
Yeah,
I promise.
And then I may recruit. I don't have enough money to recruit, do I? Yes, I do. This is the deacon. You know what, deacon? You're coming with me.
Oh, nice. That's so kind of you.
That gives me a virtue when I do it. No collision. I draw up to 4 cards from my hand. And that's my turn.
All right. So my beloved Mason falls right off the board. The illusionist moves down. The patron moves down. And she is going to be joined, I think, by the gatekeeper.
Ooh.
The gatekeeper coming into play, which means I can either rearrange my people Or discard 2. And let's just go ahead and I kind of don't want to do either of those things, which makes this a pretty sketchy move, really.
Well, rearranging, you can rearrange them back to where they are. So you
Yeah.
technically can just not.
I'd love to use it for some proactive good, but I think you know what? Let's go ahead and do this, actually. Let's go ahead. I want to get you back into circulation. I enjoy having you around, patron. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to rearrange with that. That is placed. Next up is I get 1 movement as a result of this, and I believe I am just going to hop right this way. And land gracefully backwards, moving on my horse, who is a
nice
horse. That is my movement, which means it is now my chance to do something. And I've got 1, 2, permanent 3 glory going on here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and place 2 more workers in the castle, which will immediately kick one of you upstairs, which allows me to move any... Did we decide it was 1 person in the room or 1 person anywhere?
Anywhere.
Yeah, on the outside. On first tier, anyway.
Yeah, good move, Amy.
Let's pretend that I saw that in advance and this is a master plan and not just a really happy accident that's happening right now.
Sure, we can pretend that.
What an excellent strategy.
Wow, this
is
parts of this were intentional.
This is really about to go off.
I'm landing in there, and then boom, in I go to get 2 virtue, apparently. Which is just a little hard to wrap my head around. What? And then does one of them get kicked into the middle now?
So before we resolve
this, doing these first.
Yeah, do these.
Out there. Oop.
We got you.
There.
Okay, that's resolved. Then you resolve this.
Okay. Wabam.
Okay, so you automatically gain a resource.
Oh, dang!
And that fancy card.
And I'm giving you the 5 victory point card of being the castle leader. Additionally, the castle leader also gives you the benefit of increasing your hand size by 1.
Whoa! Because what I need
really is good.
Very good, and you've gotten it quickly.
Okay, but I don't draw yet.
You. Not only do you not draw, but we actually still keep resolving it. Oh wait, so these guys don't move because they're in the second tier.
Are you sure? They don't spread to the second tier?
The second tier doesn't spread. They just stay put.
Really?
Are we sure about that?
I'm gonna.
I will look.
Remember when I was like, I probably won't do the worker thing because that was the one I understood the least well, and then I just hardcore committed to the worker strategy?
You're right. Workers never move clockwise or counterclockwise around the second tier.
Okay.
Oh.
So this is like, what this is now is these are both bridges for her to keep putting more people up, because as soon as she makes 1 more person in that second tier, they'll automatically go to the top and reinforce her lead on that. So
yeah,
really great pre-planned turn, Amy.
But it doesn't like pandemic style break out and like bounce back and forth until everyone pops into the middle.
No,
like this would kind of do.
But one thing we do have to resolve though is there is a 4-person here. You need to decide who gets kicked off, who will then be awarded 2 silver.
Sorry.
Choose yourself too.
I don't think you can.
Yeah, you can.
Yes, you can.
You can.
Yeah, because you get a benefit.
I wanted the silver, which is a pretty reasonable. Like,
all right,
2 silver for me.
Might actually have been the smart move to get the silver and just keep coming at it from these angles. But you know what? I'm learning.
All right.
And at least part of the move is intentional, and I feel great about it. And I didn't pick out which resource I want to get. Let's just go with gold because why not?
Okay. And then, do you want to recruit? I don't think you can afford to.
I think I can afford to.
So then draw. I think just draw up. Oh no, your corruption happened.
Yeah. So we're having a collision.
Collision. So the very first thing that happens is anyone with that building and no
The
criminals.
symbol, if a person has a follower or anything that triggers, it goes. Then if you have the building revealed, which both Jordan and Kendra do, and they have 0 criminals on their board, they gain a virtue. Which you
Great.
done,
causes a collision for me.
which you'll only trigger on your turn, Kendra.
Yes.
Dang.
So then you get the top ability, which is 1 gold and 3 Ds. Congratulations, Amy.
I'm so virtuous.
Anybody with a criminal on their board takes 1 corruption. No one. Great. Or excuse me, not takes a corruption, takes a debt.
A debt.
Right.
Yes.
My bad.
I do have a criminal on the board, but that happens to you guys, not me.
That's
okay.
to us.
Right.
I get 3 deeds, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, 3 points.
Yay.
Whew.
That was very exciting. And then it will be the end of my turn, and I will drop to my new hand size of 4.
4?
How do I know that that's true?
You know it's 3, and then this card here gives you +1.
Okay. Do I lose that when somebody knocks me out from the inside of the
When
castle?
someone I believe has more followers on the top level than you do.
Okay.
Which I don't see happening anytime soon.
I don't know about that. I make no.
We'll see if we can make it happen.
All right, Jordan.
All right.
We've approached the 3-hour mark, friends.
Well,
Oh,
we're near the end game.
Yeah, we're very close.
Okay, my
Which is
turn.
not good.
The lender will go down, and that means I get to flip a thing.
Nice.
So I will pay off my deed.
The current for the end game count, there are 4 debts left, and
There's just one deed.
Just
is it 1?
Yeah.
Oh, this game is really almost over. Man, I am gonna get hosed. Oh no.
We get 1 round after the last deed.
Yeah, that's
now.
true. But
We finish
see.
that round
We'll
and
see
then
what I
do
can
1
accomplish
more.
with that. All right.
So she goes off. She moves down. He goes there, and I'm going to choose the Watchman. Well, he doesn't do anything when he enters the field, but he gives me a movement of 1. So I will go here, and then I will pay 3 to dismiss this guy and get his 2 fleur-de-lis.
Nice.
Mm,
So then I have 1, 2, 3 fleur-de-lis, and then 4 these, which I can turn into fleur-de-lis. Which
Oh my
be
goodness.
5. It's not going to be a crazy outbreak thing here, but it is.
A little bit.
It's still going to give me 3 dudes.
yeah.
It's a little bit of an outbreak.
Yeah,
It
it's
ain't bad.
Yeah.
So this guy will move up,
2 virtue.
which will give
virtue.
me 2 virtue. Boop, boop. This guy moves to the left, which gives me nothing. This guy moves here. Then I will eliminate one of Amy's people from this step.
Nicely done.
So you get a virtue and a resource of any sort for that.
Okay. Wait. Did I just never move mine back to the after I resolved that last one? I never moved them back. I'm sorry about
Correct.
that. Okay. 1 virtue.
And I think that's it for me. I don't really want to buy
Wait, why does Amy gain a virtue?
because I eliminated one of her people from the 2nd tier.
Oh, additional. Oh, and you got a resource too, Amy.
Yep.
Okay, great.
I'm about to pick it out.
Go ahead, Jordan.
And I think that's it for me.
No recruits.
No, I'm not going to recruit this
Okay.
this shady racketeer.
All right.
He's not what the very ethical people of my place need.
Oh, yes.
Kendra.
Yeah. All right. So unfortunately, I was never able to rearrange my cards, so I'm gonna lose the ongoing effects of the trader.
Goodbye, trader.
But we will move over the laborer and the tinker and add in the debt collector.
The debt collector.
Let's go with that.
Criminal.
Criminal, which means I move one.
Yep. So they go together.
They go together. Let me get everything think so. Please select both. Can you select both?
Yeah, should.
Okay, great.
Nice.
There's that. So that moves. But his action at the bottom, since I've added him to my board, do I get to flip now? Or what is
It's whenever you, I believe it is, whenever you flip a debt, you then get to also flip a deed.
But I don't do it immediately.
That's what that is.
Okay. All right. I'll leave it for now for, I guess, clarification's sake. And okay. So 3 space movement. We'll go 1, 2, 3, and hang out with Jordan down here. Don't you fall over.
Don't you?
Now I can rearrange my stuff, right?
Now you can, you can rearrange. And then I've got 1 fleur-de-lis, 1 wild card, and 3 gold up here, which will bring me to 5. And I'm going to add 3 people to the estate. Oh, move the gold. There we go. Okay. So that will go 1, don't fall. 2, don't fall. 3, please don't fall. Okay, great. So, I spaced those out pretty nicely. All right, so now I have to adjust. Correct?
Yeah, I'm having some weird graphic glitches on my screen.
Okay, so I just rearranged mine. So 1 goes up, 1 goes over, 1 goes over.
Yep.
Yeah, but you get to decide who falls out.
Yes. Okay, so 1 went up to the 2nd tier, which means I gain 2 virtue.
Yep.
Nice.
I only have 1 to move.
Yeah, so you just go to the end.
So it'll just be over here.
Hmm.
And then now there's 4 here in the 2nd
So
tier.
you get to remove 1 of them.
Great. Bye.
I'm
so sorry.
just trying to.
Okay,
Right,
so then
I get a virtue.
Yeah. I'm just rearranging that because it fell over. Okay, and then there's 4 down here on this first tier.
I get a virtue and a resource, actually.
Yes, virtue and a resource. All right. We'll just keep right because there can't be 4.
Correct.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
oh, come on.
It's just a matter of numbers. There's too much green in this.
Yeah, but Amy controls the castle.
It's all I've got going for me.
Okay, so there's that. I think that's all I can do in that turn. Great. Do I want to recruit anybody? No. Shady Racketeer. All right, now I face the collision.
Now I face the collision.
Now,
Anybody with 0 criminals and that workshop gun or whatever it's called can take a virtue. Kendra gets 1 silver and 3 deeds. Congratulations.
I get 1 deed because that's all that's left.
No, you can get the additional deed.
Extras?
So the end game is triggered.
Ooh.
Yeah, there you can take from the extras now.
Guys, we made the kingdom prosperous though, so in a way we all win.
That's true.
If we manage to get these 4 debts out, though, then we made it also not prosperous.
Okay.
Then, if anybody has a criminal on their board, anybody?
Yes.
You take a corruption, or excuse me, you take a debt.
A debt.
A debt.
Oh boy.
Debt card.
Oh boy.
A debt.
Okay.
It's not good.
And then I draw back up.
This graphic glitch is freaking me out.
No.
All right. Great turn. You drew back up, so my turn. We shift on down. The artisan leaves. When the artisan leaves, I get to flip a deed or a debt. I will flip my first deed.
Nice.
Here. Woodcutter moves, overseer moves, and I mean, what do we do now? Like, I guess we go. Yeah, those things aren't even worth points.
Silent moment.
We're so close.
We're so close. I guess I gotta pray for an opportunity to ditch her later. So lender it is, which allows me to move one. We're gonna move the only place we can move, which is here. Both Jordan and Kendra may rearrange your cards. Congratulations.
Oh boy.
Oh man. Actually, I'm sorry. I'm gonna retcon my move, y'all.
Do it.
I'm sorry.
I have it.
My apologies.
These aren't chess rules.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna go up. I'm still gonna have moved the lender. That's fine. And with that, I will build. I'm gonna build. I have one symbol, and I will spend 4 stone to get a total of 5. To give me, I'll take this one and put it here to flip yet another deed to a better deed. Gaining me, I did that. I can recruit this traitor. Is that his name?
Right,
Oh, it's just a flat out traitor. It's an interesting choice for a career. No, and then I draw up to 4. Can I just rotate, flip, lock? Boy. You guys can actually go. I know that. So Amy, you can go because I have a virtue, so I'm good.
This is your last.
This is the last round of the game.
Final
Your last
move.
turn.
Yep.
Okay.
Good one.
So, with my final move of this game, applying the famous strategy of who knows, the patron will come off the board, giving me 2 gold. Thank you, patron. Enjoyed your patronage. You both move down, and I think, for lack of being 100% sure what the best move is, I think here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring this other patron onto the board.
Whoa.
Which will immediately get me 1 more gold. Which means I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. I can move 2 spaces. 1, 2. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just 7, I think. I can't squeeze another one out in any way that I can think of at the moment. But I have 7 glory, which is enough to put down 3 workers in the castle, right?
Which I think is what we kicked out.
No, you kicked out all of my workers.
Boyfriend.
They're climbing back in. They're getting up. They're dusting themselves off. They're throwing them back at this task. They didn't expect to have found their purpose in building the castle, but here they are. There are 3 of them, and immediately someone gets kicked forward, which I'm very grateful for because I would really love to flip one of these debts before we're doing any
Nice.
friggin' counting. And then they will spill out in these directions.
Oh my gosh, Amy.
Which I
There's
once
another.
again only thought briefly through. Can't do much with these, but let's take some stone. Why not? I like stone.
Is that and an inkwell or an inkwell?
I figured
That's
it was
both.
or. It's
I know
both?
there's no slash between them. Actually, you get both.
Heck
Nice.
yeah. That would have been so great earlier in the game. But, learning. And I think that's it for everybody moving around because you've only got 3. Oh, I get to kick somebody out of this one. You've both got just so many deeds. It's terrifying, frankly. Who am I going to kick out? I think I'm going to actually kick out Kendra.
What?
Ooh, Kendra.
How dare you?
I may regret it. We'll see. But you have some beautiful buildings, and I feel like they're worth points. And we'll just see what happens. Who knows? As the family motto goes. So that is the end of the people moving around in the castle as a consequence of my placement, I believe. Which means we come to the recruitment, which there's just not much point in at this point. And then we come to the collision, which we're not having. And then I draw back up to my hand limit of 4. And that was the end of my final turn.
Great. Well done, Amy. All right, Jordan.
Alrighty, last turn for me. Okay, first thing that happens is the Financer is off the board. Watchman is down here. This Benefactor, who's done a lot for me. Benefactor's been quite beneficial. And then I will play the Overseer, which gives me 3 move. I will go 1, 2, 3. So you can rearrange yours if and you want, Amy. I don't know if it'll make a difference at this point, but you're allowed.
Thank you.
And then, so I have 1, 2, equivalent of 3 gold on the board, and 1 here. And then I will pay 3, and I will dismiss this guy to get his 1 criminal thing, which does move my collision time. So I do collide. But I now have 5 fleur-de-lis available if I pay 1. So I will add 3 dudes here.
Oh my goodness.
I regret my choices.
Wow.
2, 3.
Oh my goodness.
The first thing that'll happen is one of them will go up,
allowing you to flip,
which I will use to flip a deed.
Woof.
Wow.
Where'd that go?
There it is.
Great. Flip a deed, and then one goes to the left. And one goes to the right. And then there's no more places with 3, so I get to eliminate people. I will eliminate Amy over here.
No.
And I will eliminate Kendra over here.
All right, fine.
That sounded especially pained, Amy.
1, 2.
So I didn't make it into the center area, but you know what?
Not sure how you didn't, Jordan. That's kind of crazy you didn't. You have so many on the second level.
I think that I should have focused more on one side of the castle.
Side, yeah.
The movement that's what Amy did. You had them all on that one.
Dynamic in this game. It's hard to tell.
I recommend getting really lucky with the second and third hand implications of your extreme.
All right, keep it going.
And then I could choose to recruit Debt Collector if I had the money for it, but I don't. So instead, we have to resolve collision.
Yeah. So anybody with a card benefit happens. Anybody with a revealed space from a building gets a virtue if they have no criminals on their board.
My revealed thing moves me down.
Oh, nice, Jordan. You did it a 3rd time?
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
So
holy cow.
What on earth?
Anybody with a criminal takes a debt. So Kendra, that's you, and Amy, that's you. You each take a debt. I think Jordan might have this more than we thought.
I think so too.
Managing to get the collision at the very end on this turn was not something I saw
your 3rd
coming,
collision at the furthest end of your track too.
Yeah.
That's
just
really good game.
So virtuous.
I don't have a really good idea of where the point totals actually are right now, but I do feel good about that move.
We're close to finding it. That's your turn. You can draw up to your hand, and let's go with Kendra.
All right. Wow. Okay. So we're chucking this labor over, moving everybody. I'm actually going to add in this pickpocket because just a little Oliver Twist can help me out with some stuff, maybe.
That corrupts you immediately, too.
It does corrupt me immediately, which I don't understand. I'm helping a child. What could be more than that?
Yeah,
it does it for 2 because you also have one from your debt collector. If you have any additional, it adds into it.
Okay, fine. Moving up. There we go. I don't think I'm going to gain any virtue to cause a collision here. So that's a 1 move, but I'm actually going to take more than that. Hang on, I have a plan. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. All right. So I'm these 2. No. These 2. Okay, so I'm going to take those and move 4, 5. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Whoa.
No, false. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up here next to Jake.
False.
There we go.
I can rearrange, right?
You can rearrange if it will do anything to help you.
I actually think I might rearrange.
So I've moved that, and then
yeah, you got to rearrange.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh yeah, because you're lender.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
You're welcome.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
I listened and I gave. So I'm then going to use my 2 wild cards, my Tinker, my Perpetual Hammer for 4, and then spend my last 3 silver, 4, 5, 6, 7, and build.
Why can you use silver for hammer?
To buy stone.
To buy stone. Oh, you're buying stone?
Yeah.
Wait.
You can exchange silver for resources. Is that not accurate?
Only trade. You can make it blue.
Trade is a separate step from build?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait,
okay,
no.
So look of the 4 actions. Glad we're going over this in the last round.
In the very last round.
There's 4 actions: trade,
right?
build, glory, or manuscript writing, right?
Okay.
So silver is only good for if you want extra merchant symbols.
Extra merchant.
Stone is only good if you want extra build symbols.
Okay.
Gold is only good if you want extra glory.
I've got 4.
Correct. So you could build your house.
I'm gonna build my very last house.
A good one, honestly.
Yeah, I do think that's pretty good.
And I'm still gonna build it on this deed spot because it's on the right section of the board.
Yeah, which gets you a deed.
Which gets me a deed.
Nice.
It was really cool. Was just
good move.
I could get another deed card.
Well, and that 9 points would be nice too.
Yes.
God, you guys are crushing it.
There we go. Okay.
I am embarrassed by how low my score is going to be.
And see, now I just have a 3 extra silver that I don't know what to do with.
Yeah. I mean, it happens.
I'm sure you know the feeling, Jake, of having 6 points.
All right, smarty pants. You have the option to recruit and discard as well, and then no collision.
That's not really necessary.
Yeah.
At this point in time. Yeah.
And in that case, draw up to your hand limit, and then I'll take the final turn of the game.
And then it all comes to an end. We'll see which one of us Viscounts the best.
Oh!
Which can Viscount the highest? Lender gets a flipperoo.
Nice.
On dropping. Overseer moves over. We have between 2 different abilities. I think we got to go for this. I mean... It doesn't matter. These manuscripts are all 3. Like, I don't really need. Sorry, I'm just mostly whining to myself, you guys. Let's see. I have 2.
Gotta get them Vic points.
1, 2, 8. And then we have. I'm going to use the prey action, I believe it's called, or manuscript writing. Sequester with. Writer's Workshop, whatever. It gets me a glory when I do that, or virtue, excuse me. And I'll use 2 inkwells because the total cost of this only manuscript I've ever gotten is 3. It also gains me the ability to take an immediate deed.
Nice.
Cool.
I think Jake might be in the lead.
Solid.
Why? Because I flipped those?
9.
Yeah, because you have the most flipped deeds, which will give you 12 points at the end.
Mm-hmm.
And each of those are worth a lot.
I thought Kendra had some, but she's flipped her.
No, I flipped
your debts
over.
Okay, I'm in a better position than I realized. I confess I am in a better position, but I only got one manuscript, so we'll see. I can buy someone I cannot. I draw up, and I think that's the game. So let's find out right now.
All right.
How do we do this?
I didn't realize I was the highest. All right, so the order of which we score points. You guys really surprised me with that whole I have the most flip debts thing. Now I'm like really crazy. Okay. So you should have a little counter symbol, victory point counter symbol next to your board.
What I didn't realize until right now, because I was just looking at it because I just didn't pay enough attention, was I thought it was just having the most deeds, but it's not. It's having the most flip deeds. That gets you
yeah. I also didn't really think that through.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I've nailed it, but now I'm like, no, I haven't.
And now I realize
if I win, I'm gonna
deeds instead of debts. But they get rid of. They cancel out too, so never mind.
All right. So the order of which we do this is first, it's the constructed buildings awards. So what you can do is you can hit your little little VP counter and hit the space bar, and it becomes a score icon for you. So add up for every building type that you've built, the victory points that you get. For instance, if you built just one of those trading posts, you would get 4 points. Everybody understand?
How do we make it change?
Hit spacebar while hovering over your victory point counter, and it should become a thing. So I got 9
I'll get
there.
9 for having built all 3 of my little workshop guys.
I just get 2 there.
Correct. You'll get 9, and you'll also get 6 for your guild hall, and another 4 for your trading post, Kendra.
All right.
So that's like 19 right there.
And I got 6 for just building 1 guild hall, right?
Okay, yes, that sounds right. And then Jordan got 2 for just 1.
Yeah, Jake, I think you wrecked us.
Dude, I don't do this. I've been down on myself this entire game. I have a disorder or something. Okay, hold on. I don't think I wrecked you. Let's find out. Okay, workers in the castle. So you get VP for each worker equal to the tier in the castle. So this is where you guys, I don't really get much. So let's do yellow first. So you would get it's yeah. 1, so for each tier they
2,
are
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Nice. 17 points. Crushed it.
And then
it's going to be the one thing I have, so that's 20.
And then Jordan, count yours.
I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Jeez, you got more points.
Nice.
But I didn't get anybody in the middle, which is
but still. Kendra?
I get 3.
Yeah. I get 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Then it goes transcribed manuscripts. Victory points for every sets of different ribbon colors from specific manuscripts. I think it's safe to say we are not a very literate community.
No.
Jordan, you did one, didn't you, or did you not?
I sure didn't.
Dude, am I the only one that wrote a book?
It's you.
Did one in the practice game, but nobody did.
That's what it
time.
was. It was the practice game. Yep. Okay, I was like, I know someone did one. Okay, great. There's been 0. We wrote one book. I get 3 victory points for it. Actually, that's not true. I don't get 3 victory points for it. The victory points is the cost. What I get for it is 1 victory point, I think. Right?
Yes, you get 1. And if you had 3 of the same color, you would get something special.
Right, it's 1. I just get 1.
You had 1 of each.
I had 15.
Okay.
1. All right. Then we go down to Castle Leader card and Cleric bonus cards. There were no Cleric bonus cards because none of us wrote books. Amy gets her 5 bonus victory points for being a castle leader. Then it's unpaid debts.
Yeah.
-2 per unpaid debt. Amy, sounds like you got -4. Yep. Kendra, sounds like you got -4. And both Jordan and I are nil.
Okay. Nice.
Then acquired deeds, which are those are the 1 victory point ones. So I have 3.
7.
I have 9.
Great. Everybody else done with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Approved deeds, which are the 3 victory point ones. I have 9 points for that.
You get 3 from that.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, Jordan, 33. Good. Oh, what? Amy, 30. Okay, I thought it said 50. I started freaking
That
out.
would be awesome.
Poverty card, if revealed. Is the poverty card revealed? No. The prosperity card, if it's revealed. All right. Who has the most flip debts? They get 12 points. It sounds like that's
you.
me.
And then me
second place is tied between the 2 of you.
So the way that works is that the 8 and the 4, we add them together and we divide it up. So we each get 6.
Oh, wait. Okay. The flip
Okay, so
debt is what's happening now?
We each have 1 flip deed.
So you guys have second place for the.
So we're tied. So we pick those 2 spots, add them together, divide it in 2.
Got
so
it.
You each get 6 victory points.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I'm one of the. Did not expect any more points.
No freaking way.
Wow.
No way.
Oh my God.
You won.
How?
I was so
I
close.
thought Jordan and Amy were both going to crush me.
Jordan
This means if at any point one of the people who kicked my people out of the castle had decided not to, I would have tied or won.
That's true. So let's see. We would have tied, and I think tie goes to the player with the most remaining resources. So I still would have won.
Yeah, you would have won either way.
Jeez.
Man.
This was not at all where I thought we were.
Same.
No.
Same.
This.
This is bananas, y'all. Very good game, though.
Yeah, that was
badly.
really fun.
I was having fun, but
awesome.
Well, it was pretty darn close overall, and I definitely felt like even though we played for 3.5 hours, that it also ended too early. Like I was like, I still have a lot to do, right?
I'm done.
Yeah, no, I can do this. I can get more.
So many more buildings to reveal, right? Like so many.
I thought your building strategy was kicking our butts. I was like, Kendra's got this in the bag. Kendra and Jordan are neck and neck, and I was just way off about all of it. But that was it was so cool to watch you actually use the way that by the end of this, I was like, oh, that's how you do it. I get it now.
I was really jealous of that. Yeah, especially the way she chained up all those things because she utilized that
really well. Amy, you really scared me when you started because I was the only one who was in the castle for such a long time, and then you came in and just started being like. And I was like, no, someone's doing the castle strategy, but well.
I got real aggressive.
Where you kind of have to focus in on a lot of them spread out, and then you figure out, okay, I'm just going to focus on this one thing and hope that it gets me the points.
Well,
and then you can be Jake and just throw in a manuscript and have an extra one. And I win with that. Because that's literally the thing that let you win.
Oh my God, that's true.
Otherwise, it would have been you and Jordan as a tie.
I also I only did my corruption thing once. Jordan did it 3 times, and that alone, I thought, well, he's just destroying me.
And Jake, if you hadn't gotten to rearrange, you wouldn't have been able to flip one more.
And that was because of the turn.
That was Jordan's movement. So it's all, that's the thing is we never would have predicted how they interconnected, right? We talked about this at the beginning. There's so many little things that you just can't predict.
Well, and I feel like this in some ways, this reminded me of Dominion. And this is true in so many games like this, but there's always the point where you're going from early game to late game and you're like, I need to stop building new things now and start working towards winning. And I feel like if I had realized, oh no, I need to flip these debts and focused on trying to flip debts or flip deeds instead of, it would have turned out better. But I was just no, early game, get more.
Well, we don't know. For a lot of it, it looked like we were going to run out of debts first, which would have totally changed the bonuses.
Yeah.
But seriously, those corruptions, when you change the collision and you resolve that, that's
definitely
gone. 3 deeds gone, and now suddenly you're out.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's absolutely a game that after you played one, you're like, okay, now I want to play it for real.
Yeah,
I want to play it now that I understand.
Well, we will for sure have all of you back at some point for more games because this was a blast, and I appreciate all of you guys being such great rules hounds today. You really searched it all down and helped me. And for a complex game, I really needed that. So thank you, all 3 of you.
Welcome. Thank you
for having us. This is
before
fun.
yeah, for sure. Before we leave, let's just pitch anything we got going on and tell people where they can find you. Kendra, you want to go first?
Sure. I am at Kendra Vaughn on Twitter. Down there in the bottom, spell it exactly like that, and you'll find me. And Kendra the Nerd Girl everywhere else. And right now, I'm just chilling. But watch this space for some more stuff coming.
Yeah. Oh, we definitely want to have you on more. You got to get you on Kayla's days too.
Yeah.
Excellent. Amy, next.
I am Amy Dallin, aka Enthusi Amy. You can find me on Twitter and basically everywhere there. I do Twitch streaming, I do various nerddoms, and when I get a chance, I play some board games, and this was so much fun. Thank you so much for having us.
Oh yeah, you're very welcome. What are you playing lately? You still doing King's Quest and all that storyboard stuff?
So at this point, I have now played through all of the 6 King's Quest games I didn't have as a kid to get back to King's Quest 7, my childhood fave.
Nice.
And it is one of the greatest journeys of my life. Y'all, these 80s and 90s video games, I like throw out everything made since then. They're amazing. I love them so much.
Your stream gives me such a nostalgia feel for my childhood, for sure.
It's so fun.
And Jordan.
Hi, everybody. My name is Jordan Pridgeon. You can follow me on Twitter at Jordan Pigeon, and also check out. I'm a player on twitch.tv/Saving Throw Show and a lot of their shows, and they have a marathon tomorrow that is a charity marathon that is going from like 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Pacific, and that's going to be benefiting the Trevor Project. So come watch us watch a whole day of RPGs and donate and help a good cause and stuff like that. So that'll be really fun.
What's the URL for Saving Throw? Is it Saving Throw Show?
Twitch.tv/Saving Throw Show. Yep.
Saving Throw Show. Okay, great. Awesome. Well, once again, thank you all for being here. Everybody in chat who stuck around for what was quite a competition for victory points. Thank you for being here as well. We will be back next week with yet another version of gameplay. But until then, have a great weekend, everybody. See you soon.